You are now talking to the gang.
What's up?
I'm mad today.
Why you mad?
I'm mad because niggas were trying to clown me for as long as I had the Kanye, Yeezy season, Adidas foam runners, right? I've been wearing them hoes with Nike socks since the day I got them because all I have is Nike socks in my sock drawer. I'm not lying. Look at my feet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through Instagram. Shit app, by the way. But I'm scrolling
Shit
through
app.
it regardless. Why do I see a photo of this nigga Kanye West in his Margiela mask, which I like to see because that is very My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era, Yeezus era Kanye, and I'm welcoming that. Why do I see this nigga flicked up with his foam runners on with Nike socks on? That nigga Kanye is jumping on my wave,
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about it like that.
which is not a problem because I think he's the GOAT. And so if he recognizes GOATness in me, then I'm going to be humble. I'm going to accept that. That's my nigga, you know?
So you're going to sit down.
But the problem is, it's a lot of people that were clowning me for wearing Nike with Adidas, talking about, oh, what is that? Oh, different. I'm saying, nigga, I'm not sponsored. Niggas are not lining my pockets.
You know what's crazy? I faced that same backlash before, but you know what I do? Pretty pants,
Swoosh gang.
pretty kicks. Come on.
That
Do what I
easy.
want.
On
I do
God.
what I want.
And that's what I said. I said, if I'm not sponsored and niggas are not lining my pockets, then I want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I rate that. I like that. Stand up for yourself. King, young king.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So I was mad about that, but now that I got the chance to air it out
Is there
with
anyone
you
in
guys,
particular you want to air out? Like,
no,
throw shots
I'm
at?
good. I'm good. They don't deserve to be brought up by name on the pod.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All
They don't
right.
deserve to be brought up by name, but when they're listening to this, fuck nigga, ho bitch, they know who they are. They know who they are, and they know what time it is with me too.
Yeah. Right?
But
I never understood. I mean, like, yeah. To me, it never really mattered. So, like, I'll wear whatever I want. You know.
I used to do it until I got flamed.
people wear different brands all the time, but when it's Nike and Adidas, it's an issue. Niggas are weird.
Yeah, I think it's for people. It's because you can't really see your when it's distinctively like Nike and distinctively Adidas. I think that's when people have an issue with it.
I feel like it looks weird when you wear like ones with like Adidas track pants.
Nah.
No.
Doesn't
I
it
mean,
weird?
I feel like
It looks
ones just
kinda
look weird
weird.
with skinny pants in general.
Nah.
Yeah, because Adidas track pants,
Nah.
they're like tapered
Skinny
like
pants
that.
or like skinny like sweatpants?
No, because like
skinny jeans
like
is-
Adidas pants are like tapered down your leg, like they're like more soccer style pants, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so to wear them with both your like basketball shoes, that's weird. It's a weird look.
But niggas wear skinny jeans with ones all the time.
No, I know, but like they're not like tapered on your leg like that. You know what I mean? Like they're not like with Adidas pants, they're not spandex or anything like that. They're not like performance, gear like that. But like they're not flowing at all. They're not like open at all. You know, they're just like tapered on your leg. So it's a weirder look because it's not. It's like this and then like this. You know, just
Yeah,
the
I
silhouette
get
of it. Like it's like the J's are wide and the pants are like narrow and tight. You know what I mean? Like the silhouette of it when you look at if you're looking at silhouettes.
I got you. But what I'm stuck on it, like people wear skinny jeans.
Yeah, but skinny jeans are different. There's texture to it though. It's different. Like like
they
you can
sit
you
a
can
little different at the bottom.
Yeah,
like
they kinda
if
snap.
you're looking at the silhouette of it, like if you're just looking at like the image of it, like it looks different than tapered pants. Like you know what I mean? Like maybe it's a material thing, but it looks different like visually.
Like if
then.
I was wearing ones with these, it'd probably look a little like, it wouldn't be.
What about me?
As swaggy.
I'm wearing tapered Nike pants with ones.
I don't want to talk about your fit with that and hurt your feelings, bro.
What the fuck?
Oh God. Yo, just basing that punch.
He really told me.
Yo.
Holy.
Okay, just to clear things up here, for those who
What's
don't,
up, YouTube?
For those who don't know,
I thought I was the only one that was mad today.
for those
You're mad. I got Vaxrage.
there you go.
That's Vaxrage.
Kira got his second vaccine.
He couldn't wait to tell
yesterday.
anybody.
Yeah, this guy's fully vaxxed up.
I love how niggas be
Yeah.
flexing the vaccinations on Instagram,
yeah,
bro. It's funny.
it's-
Yo,
Pfizer
honest-
gang.
That shit.
I'm telling you, it turns you to a Jehovah's Witness. You get the vax and you want to spread the gospel.
Is this too personal? What do you got? Did you mix and match?
Nah,
Or I can verify.
I'm plugged up. I got Pfizer.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're double P'd up. Okay.
Holy, this guy got the DP?
This guy got.
My bad. That's what we're doing on those ends? Damn.
I live like fucking 3 minutes away from you. I mean, those
This
ends.
guy was inspired by the month. I guess the month I just passed.
I don't get it.
It was Pride Month in June. We were celebrating on the pod all month,
Yeah.
and you
You
took
didn't.
it.
Obviously, he wasn't celebrating.
Oh, he took it a little bit too far, I guess.
Probably. Happy. What month is it now? What do we have a month? Like, what's the
I don't think we have a
theme of the
month.
month?
What's the theme
July.
of the month?
Like, what's July? Like, is July anything?
Is it the first month of summer?
No, it's the end of June. I mean, you know what? I guess it's like from
You
the
know what I
start.
always wondered? Like, when do people decide like to have a national day? Like, there's like National Donut Day, National fucking Pancake Day. Like, when does that day get
They
decided?
just make that shit up, bro.
Yeah, you think it's probably the companies that lie?
Yeah. Or what if there's like some wild like historical event that happened, and it's like
Yeah, I think it's definitely companies. I think it's a marketing branding
Companies and
campaign
marketing do so many things, bro.
for sure.
Yeah.
Teeth.
For sure.
Hallmark teeth. Ring companies teeth.
Dog, a lot of holidays are built from the Hallmark company.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
oh my gosh, there's
yo
Bear.
Valentine's and rings is literally
Teeth. Hallmark made
Teeth.
Valentine's Day.
No,
Wasn't it Hallmark?
the De Beers company, the company that
It
literally
wasn't
owns-
De Beers. De Beers wasn't De Beers the rings?
They were the rings, yeah. But
Yeah.
them and Hallmark, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, they did
50-50.
diamonds.
Yeah.
They did diamonds. And they made like diamonds last forever. Diamonds are girl's best friend.
Yo, technically
crazy.
speaking though, all holidays are man-made. You
Oh,
know, like
yeah.
the Earth doesn't give a fuck about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's just it's November 23rd. You know, like
The Earth doesn't give a fuck about November 23rd.
yeah,
They're just like, I'm here rotating.
yeah, exactly.
So today is National Dive Bar Day.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
National
that's hard.
Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day. So I hope it's a
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Wow.
The day's not over yet.
That's
You can-
fucked.
Yeah, you're a
fucked.
fall.
I mean,
This guy's
technically,
a fucking black for sure.
Oh my god.
no, technically we did walk together. I hold her a lot. I mean, she can't walk yet. So
Yeah, you could take her on a walk though.
yeah. I walked with her around the house and
Oh
stuff.
god. You
Things
didn't
like
get her
that.
any fresh air?
Yeah, she got some fresh air. We went out and visited some
I
friends.
cracked the window.
No, I might as well take this moment to congratulate Ryan and Janelle,
Woo!
new baby girl, Reina. She was born on Canada Day and fucking
It's Raina Day.
July
for now.
1st.
Going
Yeah.
forward.
Hold up. So is the family 50-50 now? 50% British, 50% Canadian?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50% was born here, 50% was born there.
Yeah.
Damn, That's a house divided.
Yeah, they're even up in the odds now. Oh, it's
And
just Janelle.
the men were born in England and the women were born in
Oh.
Canada. Oh shit.
Guys might be up to something here.
Damn.
Huh.
Interesting.
We'll see how that plays out. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. But yeah, I know.
That's very interesting.
I know. Yeah, Ryan and Janelle were obviously super excited, and then we got to visit her today. So that's like Amaya got a little fresh air, taking her out of the car.
She's
That's so
friend.
perfect. Yeah, I'm saying.
That's so
Yeah.
sick. She's
Yeah,
not
they're gonna
her
be
friend.
they're gonna be
Perfect.
best friends.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
What if
can't-
they,
I'm
what
so
if they hate
amped.
each other?
No.
No.
I
not
feel like they're gonna be
us.
so annoying.
That would be
Don't
worse.
say that about my daughter. Don't say that.
They could be like 17.
How did she? Hold on. Did she like witness with her eyes the baby?
Yeah.
Did she interact? How does a baby
Not-
interact with the baby?
She just looks at things. She didn't really. she didn't like move.
Well, she
or
smiles
anything.
at
She
me.
just,
But,
but
Yeah,
like
she smiles at me. So
Riley is like super good with the babies. Like he's
Yeah.
like he's such a like
These
loving
guys are already
sweet
changing
boy.
diapers, bro. This guy's ready.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Like he like comes over and he'll like hug the
I'm
baby.
so in love with this trio. I feel like
Like-
they're gonna be so
Yeah,
sick.
this
Bro,
is so sick.
the moment
Older
we
bro.
walked into
Next
the house,
generation GC. Holy.
the moment we walked into the house, Raina was like in her little bassinet, right? And like I was walking downstairs with the car seat, and then Riley he's like Uncle Devon, and then he's like, look at my baby, look at my baby. It's the cutest thing in the world. So yeah, congratulations
nice.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Big ups.
Also, congratulations to Ryan because England's going to the
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, that guy was super nervous today, pacing back and forth.
Dog, I don't watch soccer. I don't give a fuck about soccer. But I won't say I don't give a fuck because whenever there's like a global event like this, whenever it's the Euros, whenever it's the World Cup,
yeah.
I'm into it. I
Me
super
too.
enjoy it. And actually, ironically enough, whenever I'm watching, I'm always like, yo, why don't I watch soccer more? Because like
It's
the
too
game,
much.
maybe it's that, and maybe you know what? I think when it's the global, events, I think the collection of talent is just so much better. Where if
Yeah,
it's club
yeah.
soccer, like you might have like 3 or 4 guys that are like really good, whereas
Yeah.
in this case, even the substitutions are really really good players. So it's just a better, more entertaining
sure,
product. And I guess, I realize as well that I think that penalty kicks on the global level are the most suspenseful, most consequential, most exciting displays in all the sports. because I don't have to have any rooting interest or any vested interest whatsoever. But in that moment, I feel like everybody that is experiencing it, everybody's watching it, is on pins and needles because there's so much weight to like every decision and everything being made in that situation. And I don't think you can say that about any other. Maybe penalty shootout in hockey as well. But like this is different because you're talking about nations. You know?
Bro,
And-
people die for that shit.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
real life.
The
Like
weight
you can
was
feel
on
the
my brother's
tension.
shoulder.
Huh?
Sorry?
What's the dude from France name again? For his name.
Oh,
PSG?
Mbappe.
You think the weight was on his shoulder?
Yeah, it must have been
sure.
because he was shaking it all game, bro, and he's so much better than that. But at the same time, like this guy went and won the World Cup. Like
And he's young as fuck,
Yeah.
bro. He's young as fuck.
How old is he?
he's probably like 23 now.
yeah, I think he's
Oh
like
my
23.
God, he
Yeah.
got years left.
Yeah,
What?
he's really young. Yeah.
Oh my god, I had no idea he was that young. I thought he was
Yeah.
closer to our age.
And look at
Our
us,
age.
bums.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you guys feel when like now the future star players and like the people that
It
are really
hit me.
killing
It was an Andrew Wiggins year, bro. 95. Ever since then, we've been like older than the people in the NBA
Yeah,
now.
like Zion came in, we got Mbappe, we got a bunch of young motherfuckers just killing the game, and
For me, it's like, yo, hats off, bro. Do you think?
Yeah, I think it's super cool.
That's not my lane,
Yeah.
but like, just see LaMelo Ball just living his best life at like 19.
Actually, it's funny now because it's funny that you say that now because I don't. Now I was always thinking as a kid, like maybe when I'm an old head, I'll understand them more and how they stick to their guys. But me, I'm like, yo, I embrace all of this. I think this is so cool. Like watching Trae Young and watch Luka, watching all these younger players that are just unbelievable so early. Like I could never be the guy that's like, oh, like, yeah, but they're not Braun though, or yeah, but they're not KD.
Yeah.
Like, no, these guys are
Nah,
amazing.
That's
Like,
definitely gonna be me for sure. But I feel like it's gonna take a little bit to grow on me because I feel like I'm so attached to the people I grew up with. So right now, I'm in a transitional phase.
see, but me, I feel like the league is in such good hands. Like,
Oh,
I'm like,
for
these
sure.
guys are such
I also agree.
unique and great players, and they have such unique, great skill sets. And
For sure.
I don't know. Like I don't like. I'm gonna when Braun's gone or whatever the case is. And even the other day, I was reminiscing, looking back at old Braun highlights, and I'm like, yo, this is unbelievable. But at the same time, like when he's gone, he would have given us a 20-year career, let's say, of
Yeah.
just amazing memories and moments for me as a fan, and that'll be enough for me. And then I'll embrace all the other new guys that are coming
Yeah,
along.
I'm
so.
definitely in a transitional phase because I think I'm gravitating towards the younger guys a little bit. So I'm excited to see. Like I like Bam. Bam's my guy. Bam Adebayo's my dog. I love Luca. I'm a Trae Young believer now. Devin Booker believer now. So I'm
Luca's sick. My guy, well, I mean, he's not really younger, but Caruso, sick. That's my dog.
meme.
Free the guys.
Yo,
Live
so
free
someone
Caruso.
photoshopped a picture of Alex Caruso working out, made him jacked, and he got a drug test like the following.
Like the
my
next day,
God.
yeah. He got drug tested like the
Come
same week or
on.
some shit, yeah.
randomly drug tested.
oh yeah, for
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sure.
Because the picture went fucking viral, obviously.
Yeah.
Because we're like,
Like,
everyone's
where
like,
did he come
holy
from?
fuck. Like, what was this nigga doing in the summertime? Like,
Obviously, what he's not doing this summertime because that boy got busted for the weed.
that guy's smoking on loud pack. He deserves it. That guy works hard all season.
I'm so sick of this fucking attitude that the states have with and the relationship, just people in general, and just institutions in general with the relationship with weed. Like it's just nuts to me.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like I don't understand why we're canceling people at the Olympics.
I think the conversation goes so deep when you talk about it historically and like all the racial undertones and all
You
the
know
other
why
bullshit
it
that goes with
is.
it.
You know what it is.
But I mean, today, the fact of the matter that today that there's like multi-billion-dollar corporations headed by white people that are just profiting off of this shit.
That shit
Meanwhile,
disgusts
they're-
me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yo,
meanwhile,
for
we're
a
getting it
little
out
bit-
for so long. It's like
Yeah.
so it's
For a
Meanwhile,
little
there's
bit,
people
I
in
was
this day, to this day that are in jail for non-violent drug crimes. Like,
possession.
Yeah. Possession, yeah. Like yo, for a little bit when I first got into stocks, I was invested in a few weed companies, and then I just started feeling weird, and I de-invested from anything weed related because I realized all these companies are just
Guy's on
fucking.
BBC. This guy's on BBC. I
Nah, they're also about to perform really shit. I got some insider news.
I stuck to them niggas, bro.
Nah, man. Like it's just like we grew up in Canada where weed is kind of like it hasn't been legal, but it's been kind of like an unspoken thing. Like no one really gives a fuck here.
Yeah.
If you're smoking weed in front of a cop in certain
just, like,
scenarios,
just stomp it
they'll
out.
just they'll be like, as long as you don't have anything on you, if you're just smoking a joint, they'll just take it out of your hand and stomp on it.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal here. In the States, you'll get a fucking gun pulled on you for smelling like bud. Like, it's not a big deal here. But all that being said, like, I'm looking at all these companies and everything that is kind of, like, up and making all this money, and it's just a bunch of fucking super hipster-ass, like, white kids who essentially just had bread from whatever their parents did, just getting together and being like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna sell fucking weed, and they make it seem super fucking, like,
The branding's so crazy.
It's
I
so
can see like those
gentrified.
ads on like Snapchat and Instagram. Like I don't know if this is like Spinach. Is that a weed company? Spinach, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, I would see the
Sounds like
ads and all these like beautiful colors and the little weed buds bouncing across the screen and shit. I'm like,
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Wait, so to your point
It's not
about
the perp I know about.
you know your stock portfolio and stuff. Do you like is that something you consider like when you're
Yes.
investing is ethics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's important. That's an interesting point because it's fascinating because
I mean,
well, if you think of it this way though, like I mean, a company's investors are kind of responsible
Partial-
for the company
They're
in
partial
ways.
owners. Yeah.
And so like I mean maybe like you guys were mentioning just now like how he's not BBC and not about bread, but at the same time like if you start thinking deeply about it, like doesn't that like fuck with you a little bit? Like
I
that,
mean,
like-
I'm talking shit. I don't really invest. The only thing that I have currently, all of my stock money is in Ethereum, and then
That's crypto.
and then
I was one of those niggas.
yeah, like, fucking Christ.
we all knew what he meant, bro. Just let it be.
But and then
Vaxrage, bro. I'm showing you guys.
psychedelics is where it's at.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
hold my psychedelics. That's the only thing I really have money in is my
Psych?
psychedelics.
I don't think I really look too deeply into a company to see like things
Yo,
I don't agree with.
I do
you know?
extensive research because I want to know the ethics behind the company. Like as you said, for me, it really does weigh on me. Like there's one company that I invested into that is absolutely shitting the bed. It's called Zomedica. I found out about it on Reddit, which is my first fucking mistake. But they do some really cool shit. It's a veterinary company that does a bunch of cool shit for like dogs and cats, and like they have this revolutionary like shit that's like for like a revolutionary proprietary technology that is for better diagnostics for animals.
This guy using them big words and shit.
I was like, yo, this is sick. I'm
Yeah.
out here for my dogs, literally. Right? Like, I'm down. I put a bunch of money in, bro.
Nah.
No, fam, it gets worse.
You're not just gonna glaze over that. You're not just gonna glaze over that.
Listen, I love dogs. But,
All
so
right.
I put a bunch of money in. Bro, I'm taking like a fucking 60% loss on that shit. But at this point, like, I
gosh.
just believe in the company and I feel good about putting my money there.
You gotta put your
I'm gonna
feelings
just hold
aside. You gotta put your feelings aside.
See, that's
Yeah.
how I feel about my like psychedelics. Like they're not doing the greatest. Right
And they
now,
won't
but,
for another like 5 years.
psychedelics changed my life allegedly, and I fuck with them. So
Yeah.
I'm what were they saying for GameStop? Hold the line.
Hold the line.
I
Yeah.
feel like there comes a certain point where you just gotta take your heart out of it and just do what's best for business.
I take my heart out of it when it comes to dips and rises.
Mm.
I have a
But not
plan.
the ethics.
Not the ethics. Because the ethics, I feel responsible for that shit.
Do you feel the same way when you buy from certain companies? Like
It-
when you
it
wear
depends.
Nikes, does that make you feel good that you're basically like dressing off of sweatshops and shit? Or
No,
you don't really
it,
care about
it,
that?
it depends. It
What
depends.
about your iPhone? You don't care about that? I'm just curious.
Like I said, it depends. When it comes to specifically being a consumer, I think being a consumer is very different than being a shareholder. Being a shareholder, technically, again, you may not own anything that's consequential within the company, but when you do,
Isn't
own
it always
any
like a
shares,
51-49 situation anyways as like company shareholders?
most likely
Yeah.
than not, right? But regardless, like as a shareholder, what you're doing now is you're part of the ownership of the company. You're not part of the products. As a consumer, you're just a consumer.
Depends what shares you buy, but yeah.
I mean, I guess unless you're in ETFs, I don't know what you're saying.
Look, go on.
But yeah, anyways. So
Because there's voting shares and non-voting shares.
yeah,
So sometimes you actually legit have a say. I don't know, it doesn't really add up to
a lot of
anything,
times you do.
but
You don't even know.
You get the
You gotta
you get
look
it in the
into
mail.
yourself.
Sometimes they mail it straight to your
Yeah.
crib.
You get a
I
little
never
pamphlet.
voted for anything, but
Yo, I uninvested from a company and I just randomly sent a vote in. They didn't know. Like I literally, they sent the letter out.
this guy's reading the results just for shits and giggles.
Worse.
Yeah, it was funny. It was
Everyone
great.
hates the CEO, and then you need one vote, and his opponent just dicking around. His opponent just dicking around because he's bored.
But yeah, like for me, being part of a actual company and like, this is the whole thing why I'm so big on supporting local. Like if you're part of the actual like brain of the company, the actual soul of the company, it's very different than just being a consumer. I feel like I personally don't feel as offended at purchasing things because I know my purchasing power has a lot less of an effect in the world than my investing power does, or than my actual energy as a person. You know what I mean? Like for example, if we bring this to the fucking holy fuck. Okay, sorry, real quick. You guys see that fucking video? I'm sure everyone has seen it of the fucking Gulf of Mexico looking like a fucking
yeah.
apocalyptic
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yo, if that shit was in a movie, that is the most fire CGI.
Bro, I can totally see The Rock suspending from like, a helicopter, jumping straight to the middle of it, and
Godzilla coming out, fighting his ass.
all of the shit.
I can really see the Rock shit.
Real life, like
Yeah.
propelling from a helicopter. There's like 8 cars flying.
Tell my
across.
wife I love her.
Yeah.
Jumps.
Nothing more important than family.
Speaking of that,
You know what I love about that, bro? So the other weekend, me and Pri went to our friend's house, Nacy. Shout out Nacy, and we just sat there. And for some reason, like she just had Fast and Furious on, the first one, and we sat there. And because of that, bro,
You watched them all?
I just been saying no. We watched that Tokyo Drift and Too Fast Too Furious. We watched fucking 3. It was like a marathon. Because of that, though, I just been going family. Just consistently. I've been consistently being. I just been doing that, and then all of a sudden the internet just aligned.
Oh, because the new one just dropped.
Yeah, the 9.
I
Right?
watched it last night,
Is it good? How is it?
bro. I mean,
Have you seen all of them?
yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Good man. Me too.
I haven't seen anyone
You
since
guys are-
Fast 4.
This is.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
I
saw
just
Tokyo
watched
Drift.
it just to watch it at this point, you know.
I could never.
It's-
I could never.
So this the last one's gonna be 10. Tom Holland's in it.
They're splitting it into 2, aren't they?
Yeah. So this is the first half.
Yeah, but aren't they gonna do the Calvin and Hobbes afterwards? Not is that Calvin and Hobbes? What is it
Hobbes and Shaw.
called? Hobbes and Shaw.
Hobbes and
Shaw. 'Cause they already
Calvin
have-
and Hobbes.
they already
The fucking
have-
comic.
Big,
They already have
big.
one Hobbs and Shaw, so I don't know if they
Yeah.
probably have a second or whatever.
For
That's
sure. Why not?
what the bread's there, but these guys are making like $1 billion.
This guy said
a
a
movie.
second. They're gonna do 10.
Yeah.
Bro.
Forever.
If you see something that's giving you $1 billion, how many times are you gonna do?
I respect
as
it. I
many
rate it.
as many times as you can.
Yeah.
Yo, Devo, how much would it cost you to be in a Fast and Furious movie?
Oh, I did that shit for free.
No, I wouldn't do it for free.
You wouldn't do it for free? You're not doing shit else anyways. I'm not saying you're not doing
Yeah.
anything. I'm not saying you're not doing anything. Chill, bro. Chill.
Wow.
Chill.
What's this guy's deal?
Chill. I'm not saying
I
that.
was Max raging. God damn.
Second dose head over here.
I'm doing mad shit. I'm mad busy. No, I mean, I would do it for the low for sure. But like,
When I was
Just for $1 amount so you can say you're professional?
they because shit like that they fucking throw bread anyway. So it's like I'd probably walk past in the scene. They'll be like, "Here's $1,000." So I'm like, fucking for sure, yeah. I'll do
I
that
was
shit.
watching it yesterday, and it was cool because I feel like this had like a lot of story, you know.
Yeah, nigga, they're fucking 8 deep.
Yeah,
9
but,
deep.
but usually it's pretty much like, oh, there's a villain, and then you gotta defeat it. But this one's like tying in like various, obviously, because coming to an end, so it tied in various movies, like different characters from different movies. So I'm like, just it
Did
was
you see
pretty
Han?
cool.
Is Han in there?
Chill.
He
they
was
talk-
asking.
I'm just.
He doesn't know.
I didn't watch it, bro. Fucking chill.
but
I'm gonna just
I don't want to.
Yes.
He's dead.
I know he died. Everyone who watched Tokyo Drift know he died.
I don't remember.
I'm not. I can't say anything on the pod because it just came out. I don't want to ruin it for anyone.
Did
Just
they
say
end up in
spoiler
space?
alert.
Was that in the trailer?
No, they talked about it as a meme, and
Yeah.
then supposedly they're like, "Yo, no, we're actually going to space this
Yeah,
time."
I'm pretty sure. And then I just remember I saw
Yes,
a
those niggas are
nigga.
definitely
He
in
fucking
space.
he caught a
Of
car.
course, the niggas are in space. Of course,
Did a car reach out there?
No,
That's what I gotta know,
way. No way.
it's
It's not a Tesla.
you just have to. It's not like a car that you would think. It's not a.
Was it a rover?
Oh,
Oh,
It was a
You guys
car.
are whipping the rover on the moon?
That is,
It was. It
Yo,
was definitely
you
a
guys
car,
could pay
but
me for
fitted.
that plot line, bro.
That's all right.
These guys are whipping the rover on the moon.
It was definitely a car in space, but it wasn't like a car with tires. It was a car fitted to perform in outer space.
A car
They
fitted
put
into
bread
space.
into a fucking car to send it to space.
A space shuttle car.
In the movie, yes.
Do you see where I watch these? I'm a car guy,
I
bro.
can't
This is like
watch that dumb
this
shit,
is like-
Bro,
That's
if you watch number one and see, oh, it's about car racing, woo, 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 to where it is now, it's like,
It's
bro,
fucking a
where did
different
it go?
universe,
Oh my
bro.
God, I
It's-
love it.
I think you just
insane.
got to go into it just feeling silly.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah.
in
You just got to
Fam.
just let it happen and be
as
silly,
you
bro.
see in the commercials, this guy drives off of a cliff, hits
Oh my god.
the bridge wire. The bridge wire swings him in a perfect 180. And you'll see what happens in the movie. But I'm like, bro, there's no way that you're hitting a bridge wire. It's locking your tire.
The second you start thinking about the movies, the second you lost.
Fam, their fucking car got, because I'm pretty sure
Don't
it's the
think
same
about
scene. It gets thrown into like the side of a fucking mountain, bro. The car's spinning, and then it goes to a cutscene where like the car lands, obviously, fucking right side up,
Perfectly, yep.
and then sure enough, they're talking in the car. No one's hurt at all, and then. The fucking airbags didn't even go off, fam. Like, what are you talking
All the
about?
answers that you need are in the movie.
They take that out. Slows it down.
All the answers you need are in the film. That's it.
Bro, I
Yeah.
love it because
It's not for me. Not for me.
Dom walks out of car crashes or battles, gunfights with this crisp white ass tank top, bro.
He's a
every time.
superhero.
Yeah.
Every time.
He's a
Every
superhero.
time.
This is the
bro.
origin of Chronicles of Riddick, bro. This is how he became Riddick later on.
So I mean, like when I say about it's like it actually like explains more of like people's backstory.
I heard
and stuff.
Dom is One
Word.
Punch Man.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Saitama.
So, but I would watch it if you guys are like bored or if something to do. Just
Yo,
watch
I
it.
have to because I'm such a car guy and I saw the effect that Fast and Furious 1, 2, and Tokyo Drift had on the world, and everybody became car
that
guys all of a
was-
sudden.
That was
Because
that was
fam,
big.
I felt mad weird being a car guy, being very fucking young and just being super into cars.
Yeah, being
And
a
I-
car guy that cannot drive a car.
Yeah, like so young. And then everybody just into cars. Everyone's talking about cars now. I was like, yo, I love this shit. And I fucking signed my soul to the franchise. So I watch every single one of
wow.
them.
See, I feel like
I
now,
hate it, but I do
the
it.
more that I think about it, because to me, I'm like, I would never watch this. It's so fucking stupid. I feel like now, though, the more that I think about it, if I go and I watch it, I'm gonna love it.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Bro, of course
it's so stupid. It's
Of course.
hilarious.
There's one scene where
That, bro.
there's one scene a truck flips over and it's like sliding for like 8 kilometers. It feels
Oh,
like
that's
bro.
incredible.
God.
It's like yo, that shit would have slowed down eventually. But like, what are we doing? It's
Yeah.
just it's awesome.
I can't do
If you just watch it and just laugh at yourself to see how laughable these things are, you enjoy it.
You just gotta be silly. Or
Yeah.
as Jaren said, you gotta feel. What was he saying? You gotta feel. I feel it slippery. you gotta go into it feeling slippery.
Honestly, you just gotta go and have a good time. Don't
Anyways,
go-
Pannu, you're talking about the Gulf. of
Oh
Mexico.
my god.
oh shoot! Wow, yeah.
Okay, so the thing about the Gulf is the reaction that I've seen on social media is something that I've felt for a while, which is like, yo, they try to tell you don't use plastic straws, don't do this, stop driving so much. We're not the ones that are actually causing any.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. By the way, did you guys see the most recent episode of Rick and Morty?
I did.
Ironically enough, the most recent episode of Rick and Morty is about environment.
Yeah. Planetina.
Planetina. No, you guys didn't
Total-
watch it?
Total B, by the way.
But yeah, anyway, so basically, long story short, Morty falls. Have you guys ever seen what was that '90s cartoon? Captain Planet, was it?
Oh,
I
I
don't
love
know.
that shit.
You ever seen Captain
It
Planet?
was so lame.
Yeah, basically, it was about a nigga that was like, "Yo, recycle,"
Yeah,
and that was the whole message. It was like a whole propaganda campaign towards kids to like.
It took like
condition
7 kids to
recycle.
fucking put their dumbass rings together.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
summon a guy who just said
so that's how
recycle.
you summon
Yeah,
Planetina.
yeah.
It was a bunch of kids and they summon Planetina.
Yes.
And she cleans up the earth and she does a bunch of good shit for the earth or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So Morty eventually falls in love with Planetina, whatever.
of course, that's
Planetina is an environmentalist, but she goes OD and she starts just like wilding and doing
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, the
an
message of the
environmentalist.
episode ended up, huh?
Oh, so like a regular environmentalist.
Just wilding though, like wild.
Wildin'.
Yeah,
okay.
just
Yeah, she's
wilding.
wildin'.
And yeah, anyway, so the episode was essentially about planetary concerns, which I think was ironic just because I don't think obviously they planned for the fucking Gulf of Mexico to be on fire, but you know, 1 week the Gulf of Mexico's on fire and then the next week the Rick and Morty episode is out, which is fascinating
Yeah.
to me. But
I always said it's so like so cap. Like they make it seem like we have this huge effect on what's going on, but it's big business that could change.
yeah, guess who they is?
Yeah.
The government, bro. It's the government. Big government.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
But yeah,
nah,
no,
bro.
facts.
But the older I get, bro, I start to see how. I said it not too long ago. You guys laughed. Like this shit's cap, bro. Like,
it's caps though.
Life is
Yeah,
caps.
The
like-
more you think about it and the more you
and the more you look at it, you just everything around you is cap.
yeah.
And if you don't see it, you're the man.
Yeah,
It's
like,
true.
literally.
Same here. He's been saying.
I said that from like
Low-key,
episode 1.
Eli's been the fucking what's that that bitch in Halo? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Oracle.
So, yo, hold on. If he knows everything, right, and we're starting to realize that things that he said are, like, true, there's probably a lot that he's hiding from us.
For sure. We're not ready for the information.
Yeah.
As soon as we're ready, he starts to reveal
I
it to
try
us
to put
slowly.
you
but
guys on.
slowly.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
I feel like I'm ready,
say
bro.
things. I say things are cap. You guys scoff and laugh at me.
That's not true.
No, we
being
asked for
serious.
explanation.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, but bro, I as I get older, bro, I start to see like, it's not what it's not what it's supposed to be, bro.
Did you guys see the heat wave crisis going on in BC?
No.
It's a crisis.
Nigga, they said that there was I want to say 1,000 or sorry, I want to say 1 million or 1 billion. I'm gonna say 1 million. That sounds like a smaller number. That makes more sense. I want to say there's a million people. There's a million, not people. Sorry, there's a million. I guess oceanic life that has been boiled to death in the ocean.
Oh
Holy
shit.
What?
fuck.
Yeah, it's really fucking hot out there.
In BC?
Yeah,
Oh, let me get some numbers here. That's
What?
yeah. Actually, I saw a TikTok that was explaining
I heard about like the crazy, like it's been like 40 degrees, like 38, like
really fucking
like
hot.
steady,
Yeah,
like no dip.
Oh god.
I'll try to find exactly.
Why you
one
guys are finding that
specifically,
shit?
but-
Like, it's not about the individual. It's about what the group does, and the group is not us either as a collective, as people.
Oh my gosh, that's
it's
a billion.
fucking companies.
It's a billion with a B, right?
Up to
Yeah.
a billion seashore creatures were cooked to death during BC heatwave. Researchers say.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yo, this environmental shit, all of this shit has never been about us.
Dude, what the fuck? What type of number is a billion with a B over the last couple of days because it got extremely hot out there?
I'm trying
And that's
to think of
BC.
that
That's a stone's throw.
Yeah. And BC is usually pretty mild with the weather, too. They don't get as hot as us. They don't get as cold as us.
Oh, yeah, because they're more on the coast than we are,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah, they're out on the coast of an actual ocean. Like,
Oceanic,
yeah.
Jambalaya. It's a big jambalaya.
That's
I couldn't think of it.
It took too long to hit. Yeah, it took too long to hit for sure.
Yeah, that's very worrisome. But to anchor on what you're saying is like growing up in school, I'm not saying Earth is a bad thing. I don't think that we should say like we shouldn't protect the Earth, we shouldn't recycle, et cetera, et cetera. But
You say shift the focus.
yeah, man, it's not on me and you.
That's
Yeah.
actually, that kind of makes me think of like, so what do you guys think of, like, because I imagine we all had the RAID program, like the drug program for schools.
I don't remember that. We were smoking a loud
Like,
pack.
So I remember in like 6th grade, we used to have for like a week straight, we had this fucking cop come in and he would like give us a handbook and like we'd have to like talk about drugs and whatever. So like I imagine they must teach it differently now, considering
It's a
that
setup
weed
change.
is so like
Legal.
abundant.
Oh,
and
was weed like
legal,
the thing they're
right?
talking about? Like, don't do weed.
Yeah, they
Yo.
talked about weed and like obviously like pretty much they covered the whole spectrum of drugs, but like
You know what's crazy, bro? Is like we talk about the opioid epidemic in the States. I feel like it's pretty fucking bad here too.
Oh no, it's really bad. There's commercials about how bad it is here.
Fam, you go to any Shoppers Drug Mart and they'll give you Naxalone kits for free. Just go to them and be like, yo, I
Yeah.
want one. And they'll just give you one.
I have two.
So you're a smart man. I need to
A
get
what?
Just in
myself
case,
one.
yeah.
Naxalone. It's like an anti-fucking opiate thing. So like if like let's say, not you, but let's say somebody, let's say Jeremy's not enough, right? Like he did something
Yo,
with
Jeremy,
fentanyl
you're
in it.
blessed.
Not enough.
Let's say Jeremy's not enough. He like smoked some fucking
Weed and it's on the alcohol.
no. You suck. Let's say he like put a little bit of an injection in himself, and it wasn't the vaccine or insulin. And
I'm sure it wasn't the vaccine.
Huh? Yo, I asked the guy that gave me the jab the other day. Pause.
Wow, that's how you had to say that, right?
What?
That's how we had to say that,
The
right?
guy
you
who
know what?
administered my vaccine.
Administer my vaccine. No, because I've been calling him the jabber man. He was a really
Yeah, the
weird
guy that
guy.
stuck it in me.
Don't worry, I'm gonna figure out who that guy is for you guys. Come back with a name next week for this guy.
No, that's bad. But yeah, I asked him what the stupidest question he heard was, and he's like, yo, this fucking kid, he was like probably like 18, 19, asked him if it had a microchip in it. And he's like, I
Oh,
told him to
gosh.
stop fucking watching TikTok. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, but I have a question for you. He's like, yeah. I'm like, can you answer my questions? And he's like, I'm legally obligated to answer any question you can have with the most knowledge that I have present to me. I was like, okay. So I was like, yo, so like, is my phone gonna be faster now that I have 5G in me? This guy lost his fucking mind. But yeah, anyways, let's say someone's not
guy-
enough, right? Like,
This guy tried to flirt him, bro, before he gets jabbed.
yo, this guy was just such a weird. Okay, you know what? Let me tell you the
Look at
story
this
about
guy
my
faster
fucking
getting
second
warm,
vax.
talking about him wiping his forehead.
Hold on. Let me tell you guys a story about my double vax. All right, so
I
I
got
walk
double
in,
pennied.
and this was in Oakville. All right, it's a Shoppers Drug Mart, and so like you walk into the front, whatever. Like you tell them that you have an appointment, you fill out the form, whatever. It's all good, right? I'm standing in line. The only people in front of me is like this one like older Asian couple, right? He administers the vaccine to the wife, and before he takes the husband, and he looks at me. He looks at me like up and down and like runs up. He tells the guy, sorry, 1 second. And he's like, sir, what are you doing? I was like, what? Like, I'm here for my vaccine? He's like, you don't have an appointment. I'm like, I do. He's like, so you didn't check in? I was like, I did. He's like, no, you gotta check it over there. And I was like, and I did. This guy was just fucking panicking, bro, staring me up and down and shit. I have no idea what the fuck his problem was.
Vaxrage.
Might have been Vaxrage, bro. Might have been Vaxrage. So then when I sat down, he was just really fucking weird, bro. So I was like, okay, this is just an incredibly uncomfortable experience because this guy is administering me a vaccine that's supposed to like keep me safe and shit. This man did not make eye contact once. He was literally like,
He saw your giant man looking at you and he was jealous.
Yo, this is like you're saying this in the worst ways in so many ways. He wouldn't even look me in the eye. He looked me up and down. You're just on a roll today, brother. Keep going. I want to see where this goes.
but anyways, all right.
Ends in DP.
Double Pfizer.
Hey.
Yeah, and anyways, whatever. Back to Naxalone though. Naxalone is what you get, which I honestly you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be very early with one of my recommendations is to get yourself a Naxalone kit.
2 weeks in a row, eh? Oh, fuck.
I'm ahead of the curve. I've been getting roasted for not having a fucking recommendation, bro. I'm just prepared now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, Naxalone is something that can help you or someone that you know if they have an effect that is caused by like fentanyl or like an overdose on anything that's opioid related. So like let's say someone's like bumping a fucking line in front of you. Maybe you're in that environment. Maybe the fucking line of coke isn't coke and it has fucking fentanyl in it.
That's Fenty, eh?
Yeah, your people might be dying, whoever that person may be. Maybe not even your friend. Maybe just some random at a party you don't even know. You could literally save a life with Naxalone.
How much does it cost?
Free.
It's free.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Just
You
go
just
to
gotta
a
give
rock-
him like your health card.
Yeah.
What if it's expired?
They'll probably still give you one considering the times. Like you can't
Yeah.
really go. Just
You're
renew it
saying you
online.
have two. Can you just keep going and getting more?
Well, they do expire at some point. So
Yeah.
I think if that is the case, they expire. You're supposed to return them
Okay.
so they can dispose of it properly. But yeah,
Can
I
we
was in.
figure out
So what is Naxalone? Like, what is the vehicle in which you receive Naxalone? Is it a pill? Is it
Injection.
A injection? Okay.
Injection. Yeah.
I heard that certain man's OD on purpose to get that pike, the spike, the jab as you call it, to feel that near death experience. I heard that man's doing that.
That's
nowadays.
kind of crazy, but
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
listen,
possible.
I'm-
No, I know. I heard it
Crazy
from an inside
motherfucker.
source.
You want to elaborate?
No, I just from someone who has to administer that.
Oh.
In their line of duty, something that no, I can't call them junkies. What's a PC?
Sorry.
What's a PC word for junkie?
Addicts,
It just seems kind of rough to addict.
no,
Overuser.
that's
abuser? No, that's
No.
worse.
But yeah, for someone, for a lack of better term,
I feel like it's
junkie.
addict.
Addicts.
Addicts, yeah.
We're still allowed to call them addicts. I feel like that's
Yeah,
mad.
for
Like
sure, junkie is definitely worse.
yeah,
than
for sure. But I feel like
fucking-
This guy
addicts
says
feels
addict.
mean
That's
to
too
me.
harsh. I'm a sick with junkie.
Yeah, but those guys that super use them drugs, bro, that day. Some of them
Yeah.
would push to the brink of like they OD, and then they get that, that near
Yeah.
death, and then they get saved with.
I saw this video of some guy was like, on the side of the fucking road, and he was just like out of it, right? And then people were like, I don't know if it was a staged video or not, but like
I believe nothing I see online.
the guy was like, he was like, looked like he was just out of it, right? So then everyone's freaking out. And what's the nasal thing? Narcan?
Yeah.
So somebody grabs that and they like sprayed up his nostril, and then he gets up and he's like leaning and he grabs the guy. He's like, "You fucking ruined my high."
Oh yes, I did see this. I did see this.
This just sounds like broke nigga skydiving though. Like,
Holy shit, that's hard.
Huh?
it's the same type of thrill,
Yeah.
except you don't gotta fucking pay 5,000, however much it costs to skydive.
God damn.
Broke niggas.
Yeah, broke nigga skydiving.
Holy fuck.
But yeah, I was in Kensington Market and they were just like giving them out for free.
That's a great
So
demographic.
I was just like, I was like,
A lot
yeah,
of
like,
skydivers in those ends. There's the word. That's what we use. We call it skydiving.
There it is.
a lot of skydiving.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, like fuck it, like, I mean, I just got it just because
You
like,
never know,
if
bro.
the situation ever were to
Yeah.
arise,
If you ever do drugs, just have it with you. Just in
Even if you don't do drugs, just have one.
yeah,
with
even if
never
you
know.
just like, I like my sole reason of getting is like, in case I should come across someone just like while I'm out and about, just
You're a man of the
Yeah.
people, bro.
case, right?
Good man.
COVID
Yeah.
6 feet. I can't get too close.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What were you saying?
I'm saying you're a man of the people. Like you'll put
okay.
all that fear aside and save someone. You're a fucking hero. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I beat my COVID case. No time I'm on. So yeah. I got 2 of them just in case. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's a good.
I actually watched someone lace in a show, in a documentary. Relax.
This is a great way to
Before I go any
save, yeah.
further, my name is Isaiah Davidson. But yeah, in a documentary, this guy was
Yeah.
this guy was lacing like fentanyl and coke, cake, I
And
say like that,
cake.
Fentanyl and cake.
and like he was like wrapped up in all his gear. He's like, yo, if I even get any of this on me, and like I'm done. I'm like, why are you putting it in the coke? Isn't
Right.
that bad for business?
To get people a sick high, I think.
But doesn't it kill you?
Stretching
If
it.
you- maybe if you have
only
too much
kill-
of it.
Yeah, it doesn't only kill you. That's something that it's like one of the strongest like opiates, so it gets you incredibly fucking high.
And very addicted because you're
Very
trying to chase that specific.
Yeah.
And the amount that can kill you is fucking like minuscule.
Yo, you
That's
think
what
they do
I'm
it like
saying.
Russian roulette? You know, so it's like, you know, in Russian roulette, like it's like 6 bullets in the chamber, or 6
One bullet.
1 bullet in the
That
6
is
chamber.
reverse Russian roulette.
Yeah.
That's you
Five
don't
in
want
the
to play
chamber,
that.
one empty.
You don't want to play that version, bro.
Depends what mood you're in.
No, but if you win that, then
Broke niggas.
if you win that, you're playing the lottery next.
Scott Evers.
But yeah, no. Do you think they do it like
Don't get
Russian
your
roulette, where they
fucking
like, you know, they put fentanyl in like in their, let's say it's a batch of 10, they put fentanyl in the one little fucking slinky.
No.
It's it, cause the guy he had like a massive.
I think they do it just because like stretch the work, bro.
Do you think
Oh my
fentanyl
God.
is fentanyl
It's-
cheaper?
it's-
I don't think
I
fentanyl
think
must be
baking
cheaper.
soda is cheaper than freaking
Yeah,
fentanyl.
I don't think it stretches
I
the
mean,
word.
But
I think what he
fentanyl
said-
doesn't make the high better though.
Yeah,
so.
supposedly cocaine isn't as addictive as like as opiates. What's that fucking guy? He went on Rogan. He's a black dude who's like the fucking
Oh,
PhD.
the doctor?
Yeah,
you
the
mean?
doctor.
Some fucking
He's a
black
fucking-
guy. I know this guy,
And I said,
bro.
who's a PhD? What does
Wow.
PhD mean? It's a doctor.
Who's the
Wow.
fucking black guy?
the fucking guy with the drugs?
Holy shit! Look at this guy.
Yeah,
This
no,
guy-
he was
yeah. He's like the guy who
he's
does
a
it for
professor at like Stanford or something.
some fucking
Yeah,
wild
somewhere.
university. The government like talks to him about like drug use and shit.
He
Yeah.
like just does like heroin on the weekends.
yeah,
What?
that happened
Yeah.
recently, bro. I
He
saw
wrote
this
a
shit
yeah
on
he
Twitter.
wrote a book like not too long ago.
So he can document his first-hand experience.
Yeah, so
That guy's
what,
dedicated to his work. I
what
read
he
that.
does is like I guess
Insane. Oh my
I
God.
can't remember exactly what he's a professor in, but basically he would be
Street
like
shit, obviously.
he'd be talking about like he was aware of like the chemical compounds in certain drugs, and then you know he didn't start doing drugs till like very late in his life.
Yeah.
And he's like obviously well informed, and he's like, you know what, like one day he just was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna try it, and like now he's a user, like a recreational user of like heroin.
Yo, isn't it so fucking crazy that the difference between any type of drug is just marketing and branding?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, why is caffeine any different than fucking weed?
Because you can make money off. Oh, look at weed now.
the more
But that's what I'm
drastic-
saying
The more
now.
drastic one.
As long as if you can control it, you'll make money off it.
Yo, the more drastic one is alcohol.
Yeah,
Or what's the one that people with ADHD take?
Ritalin.
No,
concern.
yes, but okay, not ADHD, I guess. Fuck, like a lot of college kids take this.
Adderall.
Oh,
Adderall and meth.
Yeah.
They're like
The
one
exact same
compound
meth.
away from each other,
yeah.
and the whole difference between the two is essentially marketing and like the way that we talk about it.
But they're pretty
Collectively.
much the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And like,
Isn't one way more addictive though?
right. Yeah,
oh.
but the point is like it's about like I guess it's probably about like dosages or as well, right? Like
yeah, the regulation of the dosage.
and the way that you take like heroin versus the way that you take Adderall, like. But that's my point. The fact that it's like
Fucking opium versus heroin. It's the exact same. Like literally, chemically, is the exact same.
right.
It's just the way that the vehicle delivery is different. But apart from that, you're getting opium.
But
in the heroin.
and that's my point is the way that we
Yeah,
talk
it's
about
fun.
it is like
Puppies.
it's crazy.
Yeah, actually, why'd you say it like that? though?
Puppies.
That was a real weird way of saying that.
I don't know why.
Alright, man.
Puppies.
Yeah, no, I feel you though. It's really weird how they like market the shit because if you look at it the way that they used to market weed versus alcohol will literally ruin a family, kill you, fucking, you'll die. There's been like no
Like you
deaths.
can literally die.
Yeah, to the point where if you get really addicted to alcohol, you cannot stop drinking. it,
Yeah.
Which is why it was actually still available and LCBO was still open during the pandemic because it's essential. Because if you're genuinely addicted, you will actually fucking die. It'll shock your liver and your system because you don't get enough of it now. Versus
Arrogant
weed,
bread.
just don't smoke it. You might be a little grumpy for a few days. But even weed, bro, weed is marketed wrong too, because they talk about it how it's not addictive. That's not the case. It's not physically addictive, but it's mentally addictive. Like
Preach, brother.
I know people who have used to, like, allegedly, I've known people at a very close basis who used to smoke a whole fucking lot of weed, and as soon as they stopped, they couldn't sleep or eat for like a month straight.
Yeah.
I just think I agree with you, but I think the difference is that when we talk about addiction, it's like when you have physical withdrawals from something or you actually physically depend on it. I think that's kind of the conversation that they're having when they say that.
Yeah,
But also,
no,
I think there is a point to be made about like how people make it seem as if like there's no attachment to weed whatsoever, and like if you just decide to walk away, you can just do that shit. When like
Yeah.
there are people that are absolutely dependent on it, like you said, mentally.
Yeah.
So
It's
That's why I never
it's a
started
weird
drugs,
thing.
bro, because I'd be down bad. in
Yeah,
drugs.
you talked about it. You know yourself real well. I appreciate that about you.
I'd be coked up right now, my nigga, like bad for sure.
Would you have the pinky?
I'll probably do like $1 bill or $20 bill, just however they do it. Yeah. And then when that's not enough, I go to the
nah,
next.
this guy would definitely have the fucking cute little Coke spoon for sure.
Yeah, the little
I didn't
tiny
even
like
know this shit
caviar,
had those,
caviar
Bro,
spoon.
yeah, yo, why the fuck was that so huge back in the day? Fucking those Crooks and Castles fucking sweaters, bro. Cocaine
Yeah.
and caviar.
Yeah.
Why the fuck were like people were in high school rocking that shit? I'm like,
That shit was crazy. You know some of those fucking wild. The 80s was such a fucking crazy time. You know the Countach. We all know the Countach. The
I
Lamborghini
don't.
Countach.
Oh yes,
I don't know
yes.
what the Countach is.
yes.
Explain.
The guy that the Wolf of Wall Street was driving, the white
Yeah.
Lambo
white
that
one
Wolf of
where
Wall
he
Street.
was like
Yeah.
falling out of that bitch. The mirror in there, like, you know when you fold down the visor and you get a mirror to look at yourself real quick, it comes out because it's a Coke mirror. They've literally made it
Coke mirror.
part of the car where you can take the mirror off of it and you're meant to like.
Wow.
Sorry, make the sound.
I
You're
always-
meant to go.
Why? I don't know. I never understood that.
Cocaine,
like, why
baby.
a mirror? Like, why was that always the first choice?
I don't know. I
You
don't know.
look yourself in the face while you're doing it.
Blow yourself a kiss.
It's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, it sounds like fucking
Yeah,
Benji,
nah,
bro.
it's only because in the show I'm watching right now, this nigga's always snorting cocaine. This is
Word.
What show is that?
Animal Kingdom.
Oh, haven't seen it. Heard it's really good though.
Slow start, but it's picking up now. I like it. And it's crazy because in the show, not really a spoiler, but I mean, the show's been out for a minute now, so I don't think this is a spoiler. But like the kid's like sleeping with his teacher. He's underage, and it's just like, you know, it's just.
I remember
Wait,
the
you're just
fucking.
gonna. That's the whole.
No, my
sentence?
thing is, it's funny. Like on TV, like I find it weird that like there's like I know the actors aren't teenagers,
Yeah.
but I find it like for me it's weird. Like if I want like people like watch like shows of like high schoolers and they're just like banging it out.
Yeah,
and, like,
Euphoria.
Yeah.
You
For me,
know
like,
what's funny, bro? I was watching the fucking South Park episode literally yesterday where one of the teachers is sleeping with a student, right? And so it's fucking Ike and his like kindergarten teacher, right?
Oh my god.
And so his brother
Canadian
goes to
legend.
his brother goes to the cops and is like, yeah, there's a student that's sleeping with a teacher, and they're like, all right, let's go arrest this fucking pervert, blah blah blah. And he's like, actually, it's the kindergarten teacher, and the cop's like, the blonde one. He's like, yeah. Cop's like, nice.
That's really how we think about it, though. That's
yeah,
100% how we think about it.
That's
That's so chill.
Yeah, the way we think about these things is incredibly different. Like, whenever you see something on, like, I feel like it's mostly from the States, at least on my timeline on Twitter. Anytime, like, a teacher gets bagged for doing this type of shit with, like, a student, it's, like, some fucking younger woman who's
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
of age. And, like, the dude who's in the picture is just kind of fucking smiling, like,
Like, my mom caught me. That's the reason why.
yeah. And then everyone in the comments is like, yo, shout out Big Dog, shout out this guy. This guy's the fucking GOAT. I'm like, this guy's relationship with sexuality is fucked up for the rest of his life now.
yeah, but you're in high school, so it seems sick in high school.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If my son was cracking out his fucking history teacher, I can't lie, bro. I can't. If my son was cracking out his, I'm gonna talk to him. But in the back of my mind, I'm gonna go, that's my little nigga. Like that's my dog.
We know this. Listen, we know this nigga over here, bro. We know this. We know this guy. We know this guy over here. This guy, he likes Paris. So
It's
I know
just
this
different,
nigga.
bro. I don't
Yeah,
know.
It is different.
It's different.
Stuff. It is
He
different.
likes Paris. I like that.
Yeah,
I picked up on that. That's good
yeah.
job.
He likes Paris.
Yeah, but it's funny because if it was the other way around,
You'll figure it out.
if
Eiffel.
if you ever figure,
He's also a big fan of barbecues.
it's crazy because like if it was the other way
gosh.
around, like if it was like your daughter getting cracked out by like,
Oh my gosh.
like it would be a murder.
Arms combat.
It would be like
Yeah.
it would be like.
It would be a violent crime to which.
So why is that?
Would only toxic masculinity.
I think
It's not just
one of
about
the
toxic
teachers.
masculinity. It's just about the way that we are shipped with sexuality when it comes to the masculine nature. You get taught that men are taught to, or like we have this like primal urge to fuck everything that moves and spread our seed, which at like a very core biological level, sure, but you're a fucking human being. You shouldn't be working a job if you want to be an animal. Like, and the way we ship these things is like, what the fuck do they call that shit? It's like the broken lock thing where it's like a key that can open every lock is a master key. A lock that opens to every key is a broken lock.
Yeah. No cap.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
that whole idea kind of fucks it up for when someone's a child, because when you're a kid, like something like that, I imagine can really fuck up your relationship with that.
You know
shit.
what I
For
think it
sure.
is? I was thinking about this the other day. I think because in our society, at least, right? Like, I think there's so much value placed on a man who is promiscuous, and I think the reason why is because women hold their body and sex as if it's a prize to be earned by a man.
Plus, they get to decide.
Well, right. Well, a man
Yeah.
gets to decide too, or should be able to decide too, right? But
agree.
at the same time, like, men don't necessarily, in the same way, hold their bodies or hold their sexuality as a prize to be earned by a woman, quote
More of a
unquote.
tool.
Right? Whereas a woman, they'll like, you see it all the time. Oh, make him earn you. Oh, like he
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah, yeah.
That man, you should know your worth. That man doesn't deserve you, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, Steve
And-
Harvey book.
Oh God.
What was
I don't
about
even know
What is it?
30 days or
90 days or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. They made a movie about it.
this about what I'm talking about right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think women like
Viral.
whether it's in relation to the way that men think about women or whatever the case is. Ultimately, it comes to a point where women kind of hold their bodies or their sexuality, regardless of whether or not they're sexual beings as men are, which I believe obviously they are. They're humans, right?
Yeah.
But I think that their relationship with sex as it relates to men, I think a lot of women tend to use it as like whether consciously or subconsciously, by the way, as like something that needs to be earned in that way. And so when men earn it, just like when men earn anything else in their life, right? Like it's something to be bragged about or something to be like or proud of the accomplishment because you went out of your way and you earned it. And that's just the way that men are conditioned. Like anything that you get in your life, like you're supposed to earn it through hard work and through like
Yeah.
charisma or whatever the case is, through self, right? And I think that's the way that they earn in this case, in this relation, that men earn that from women, whereas women don't have to do the same type of thing towards men. Because in this equation, like women are the ones to be desired and the ones
They're
to be
the
like gone after,
quote-unquote prize, so
right?
to
And
speak.
so I think that's just their attitude, societal in like relation to society, like, and that's the attitude between men and women and the difference there. And I think that has a lot to do with the conversation that we're having, right? So
Now,
it's
question for you is: do you think that's going to change going forward? Because there's been a lot of conversation about sexual liberties and
think
the
so.
way that equality works and like gender norms and all that kind of shit.
no, I
guys think
don't
that's
think
gonna
so
change?
because I don't know, I could be wrong, bro, but don't you guys feel like the whole conversation about like equality, equity, political correctness, etc. Don't you guys think that it's kind of like rebounding going the other way a little bit?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, do you guys feel that?
What do you mean?
I feel like we definitely had this discussion on here before, and I remember saying like I don't think so.
Like, don't you think it's gone as far as it's going to go in the sense that, like, maybe not as far as it's going to go, but as far as it's going to go in this iteration at least. And maybe like 5-10 years down the road, it'll go further than it does
A-
right
a
now.
new
But I
cycle.
feel like it's kind of hit like a specific wall, and now people are kind of like, okay, this is getting to be a bit much. Like on both like men and women or right and left, whatever the case is. I feel like at a certain point, which we're getting to now, I feel like we're getting to a point where we're like, okay, like this is a lot. Like, we're in a good place right now. Let's try to scale it back a little bit, or let's try to like continue on from where we are without going extreme ways that we've been doing in the last 5 to 10 years type of thing. And so to answer your question, like if that is the case, and if we have hit a wall, and if we aren't going to be going any further immediately, then I think maybe it'll take time, and I think maybe progress won't be seen as linear, but like as a 2 steps forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing, as opposed to
Yeah.
just like chugging along continually for the entire time.
For sure. I think it's important and imperative to like understand that these things are kind of conditioned into us, and to recondition it's not something that happens quickly.
Yeah, this is like
There are
hundreds of thousands of years of programming.
everything that gets decided for us today has been decided like 100 years prior by people that were in power then. We just have to kind of work with it and try to do our best to kind of shift the narrative every once in a while. But I think that I also believe that any ideology, regardless of how good it is, in its extreme is going to be fallible. I think anything out its extreme is a failure. I think there's an importance to being a centrist in life about like almost everything. That doesn't mean not standing for shit. I mean standing for what you stand for, but to kind of be able to see both sides of every conversation, because otherwise you kind of sign yourself up to getting fucked. Like in theory, every religion is something beautiful. Every religion says the same shit, right? Don't be a dick. Live a good life. Be moralistic. But any religion you get into a fanatical stage is fucking toxic. Cool. You get the fucking crusades, you get jihad, you get X, Y, and Z, you get genocides, left, right, and center.
But can you say that religions are like that? Because at the end of the day, fam, like...
It's not about religion, it's about people.
But no, because at the end of the day, fam, like, in religion, like, if I'm to say that, like, my religion is religion, like, and I'm saying that these are the rules or whatever, and even if the rules are just, like, you know, be at peace, love your neighbor, whatever the case is, at the end of the day, fam, like... I'm essentially, through my life, calling you wrong if you're not a part of my religion. So isn't that confrontational by definition? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. But, I mean, you know what? I guess, yeah.
Like, if the four of us in this room, if the four of us on this room, if I'm Isaiah religion, he's Diva religion, he's Eli religion, you're Pannu religion, right? And all of us have the same rules to religion, but at the end of the day, we're all calling it our own religion, then aren't we at conflict in some way, shape, or form in that way?
For sure.
You know what's crazy is... sorry, go ahead.
No, I say I wouldn't look at it as it being a personally. Like if you were an X religion, I'm Y religion, I wouldn't be like, oh, Pannu's wrong, and I wouldn't look at it as him being wrong. That's just what he believes. To me, personally.
Yeah, that's why that very key piece is being able to have that understanding.
Yeah.
For other.
But for you to be right, wouldn't that mean he would have to be wrong?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but a lot of religions also teach empathy. And
for
like
sure,
love
yeah,
thy
for sure,
neighbor.
for sure.
Like in Christianity, it's love thy neighbor, right?
For sure.
And in Sikhism,
Neighbor.
neighbor, or love thy neighbor. and in Sikhism, like for example, like our Golden Temple has, I think, 4 doors, and those 4 doors are meant to signify like everybody's allowed in. Like we're not exclusive in anything. Everybody's allowed. We can all just live simultaneously, all in peace. And every religion to some degree kind of says this to certain levels, but I think that this is where the idea of getting too deep into it and getting tribalistic with your beliefs gets fucked up. You can believe anything. Getting tribalistic with anything gets you fucked up.
Like an extremist in anything is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen niggas get killed over the BlackBerry versus iPhone debate.
Yeah, Android versus iPhone, you'll get fucking washed in comments.
Facts.
Maybe not today, but back in the day.
Get stabbed over a Popeye sandwich.
Yeah, you get religious.
Getting killed over Jordans, so it's kind of crazy.
You get killed over anything, bro. People are tribalistic. We're at the end of the day, guys. We're primal beings. We're animals, just like fucking.
What animal do you
lions.
think I am? What's a joke?
I think you're a bear.
Big dog.
What bear?
Big bear. Big dog. Big
Grizzly.
bear. Okay, thank you. I was curious.
You're not on your Mario Judah shit no more?
What I just said there.
I'm a big dog, big bear, nigga. I'm a lion. Nah.
Yeah. Anyways.
God, I want to call me a monkey so bad.
No, I did not.
I thought we were all monkeys.
Is that where we started?
We're sapiens, not monkeys.
No, confirm or deny. Confirm or deny. Are we monkeys?
We're sapiens.
Confirm or deny.
I deny we're sapiens.
Okay.
Are monkeys sapiens?
They're also sapiens.
So we're homos?
Are you?
Homo sapiens.
Are you though?
A homo sapien or a monkey?
No, I mean your first question. Are you homos?
Or a monkey? What do you think I'm, a homo or a monkey? Technically, I'm both of them homo sapien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's not how it works.
So are you a gay monkey? And we're back. Took a little break.
Welcome to. We never did this.
We never did intro.
Yeah. Episode 45.
Wow, what
Talk
the fuck?
To the gang.
Because I started,
yeah.
Yes, this is
You
intro
were
the pod.
angry.
Intro the pod.
I
Beat me up.
beat you up. Vaxrage.
Yeah. Rolling today.
This guy was mad that I was the vax.
Yeah. Wow.
You see
That's
it.
crazy.
This guy's pissed that I was the vax. You
And
know
he
what I
just
mean?
got the vax.
Yeah.
Pause, yeah.
Wait, what? Why is that a pause?
Because if you're the
Just in
vax
case.
Just in case.
and you're jabbing
JIC.
him,
I didn't jab him. His nigga jabbed him.
but you're the vax.
That's
though.
not.
But if you're the vax, and he
I
got
am
you,
the vaccine.
But so technically, aren't you what's being administered?
Yeah, but I'm in more women than
Technically,
men,
wouldn't
so
you be inside
technically
me?
I would just be bi.
Pause. All right. Anyways.
Wait,
so-
did you see what the liquid looked like? Was it like a glowing green by any chance?
I only saw
Superpowers
like,
kicked
I,
in.
I only saw like.
Big callback. Big
Holy shit, I
callback.
understood what you said there.
Big
I was like,
callback.
I was gonna
Comedy
be
guy.
I was gonna be like, I only saw like 2 chips in there, but all right. So
Yo.
we took a little break.
Welcome to episode 45.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't mix, right? We asked
No,
this?
I didn't mix.
Okay. Anyways, yes, episode 45.
Welcome to episode 45 of the Talk to the Game podcast. As you can tell, we're all here today, living our best lives, happy as ever. Well, some more than others.
I'm just a slight bit enraged.
You're
You
also
said you're a slight bitch?
both work.
You could just let me live on that one, bro.
Not
Not a
today.
chance. Not a chance.
Yo, what the fuck?
Today's actually the day we should probably let it live still. He's Vaxraging.
Oh yeah. You're not wrong,
Yeah,
actually.
facts.
No, I'm mad even keeled.
What?
I'm mad even keeled.
This guy's a killed.
You're using big words today, bro. What is it? I
This
never
guy's
heard that
got
before.
the fucking biotech in him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
shit.
true.
Robot?
Oh, fucking
The fucking...
stuff and stuff. Yo, come on, chop on the pod.
On top of the pod. For
You
real.
gonna take Eli's place for knowing everything?
Oh, shoot. You're like a cyborg now.
I mean, yeah, cool. Cool.
Is that a yeah?
I'm cool. I don't want that position.
He's got the biotech, but Eli's got the tech in his bio.
This guy's sick. This guy's sick.
Oh, shit.
Holy.
Oh,
All right, so yeah,
shit.
we took a break real quick to reset the camera.
Yeah,
I
bring him
like-
behind the scenes.
Transparency.
Transparency is
Oh,
you let me on.
okay. All right, bro. Whatever. Bro.
No, get it off. Get it off. If you're bringing them behind the curtains, get it off.
Hey, bro.
Get it off.
I just
Get it off.
when I do it, it seems to be a problem, and it's only him that has the issue. Except for whatever, bro.
I
Whatever.
never have
I'm not
issues
even
with
mad.
anybody. But back to our
This guy
conversation.
just punched this guy in his chest earlier. Bro. What are you talking about?
That wasn't me. That was Vax.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, because you know how men can get off by saying, like, they're diabetic, they can, like, be racist?
I don't know how men get off.
All right.
That was a banger.
Do your thing,
That was
bro.
a banger.
It was a banger. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. No, don't do that, though. It was a banger, though. Do your thing. My nigga said... Now, what? Oh, God.
Holy
It's a Vax
shit,
for
bro.
sure.
But yeah, where do we end off? We end off okay. Tribalism, yeah. So we all have animalistic urges and shit, and I think the thing that kind of keeps us at the top of the food chain is the fact that we fight them and do some different shit. Like you don't see fucking koalas in cars. You don't see other animals living in like crazy houses and shit. You don't see irrigation. You don't see sewers and any of that shit, right?
But you know what? I kind of feel like, yo, the way I see some people acting, some people of a specific gender acting
Okay.
at a specific time,
Okay.
you know what I mean? I feel like they act really out of character sometimes. And so
or maybe that's their true self.
maybe, and so that's my point, is that maybe niggas or men, I'll say niggas in this case because we're talking about a specific type of man, you know what I mean? So maybe niggas act in the way that they do because they can physically.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but maybe if other people were able to physically act in the way that they would like to act, maybe they would. And maybe that's what it's more about than anything. And so maybe men, respectable men that deserve, I don't think you deserve credit for this or praise for this, but just, maybe men that act, civilly or accordingly or as one should, it's more of an act of, restraint on their end or a decision on their end or a, I guess, expectation of themselves as opposed to being an expectation of like humanity, I guess.
Yeah, I think you decide every day not to go fucking crazy. There's enough shit in life. There's enough reasons. If you want to find a reason to go fucking buck wild, you will. I think
That's
we
for
decide
sure.
every single fucking day to just be a calm motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? But like we were saying, or like
If
I
you
was
really
saying,
think about it, you're always just a decision away.
that's it. Yo, word
When
to
we broke this down. Fucking.
I forgot who the
My
fuck-
man
My
in
guy
New
on the-
York, yeah.
my guy on the bike.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's this close.
Yeah.
He's this close. Wrong way, asshole. But I forgot who it was. One of these comedians, I think, is one of his stand-ups. He was talking about how when he's driving in like a crowded area, right now, just a dude driving. Right now, he's a headline.
Oh yeah.
It's a decision we make consistently. It's just sometimes, like if you're fucking, not to what is it, ableism? I don't know what the fuck it is, but not to be an asshole. It's a very easy decision more times than not.
Do you guys ever see the butterfly effect?
A long time ago,
Yeah?
years ago.
I've
I
never seen it, but I know what
saw
it
it
is.
the one time, and I've been fascinated by the idea of it for the entire
It's awesome.
time since I've seen it, because it's exactly what we're talking about. It's like your one little thing that goes wrong or right that triggers a series of events that leads on to forever.
Yeah.
And like,
That's
there's no way to disprove it.
That's why when you go back in time, you can't touch anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You'll ruin it all.
But just going to his point about decision making and just being I guess a decision away from doing something bad. It's like you see it all the time. It's like, yo, if you think about the most atrocious shit that's ever happened to humanity, like how many things had to have gone
Wrong.
in that direction or wrong for that to have happened, and how few things would have to go in the opposite direction to stop that.
Yeah.
You'll never know, but like it's interesting to think about just actively in your own life, to think about like all the things that like you have control over to stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
Type
for
of thing?
sure. For sure.
Sometimes I wish I could go back in life,
But you can't change that.
not to change shit,
Just
just
to
to
feel
feel
a
a couple
couple
things
things
twice.
twice.
Oh, that bar is so fucking hard.
Yeah, that's cold stuff.
That's true.
That boy
Speaking
Jay-Z.
of lyrics, it was brought to my attention earlier this week.
That was a sick tranny transition.
It was brought to my attention earlier. I mean,
Not tranny.
I've known
That's
this.
what we in our vehicles we call it a tranny.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a transmission, though.
True. Transmission, it rhymes. It still
A
applies.
tranny is more of a transmission in this case, anyways.
I don't know about cars. So
No, it's
I
a
don't
transition
Yeah, but a transmission would be more like it, when you're saying
because
tranny.
it helps you get from point A to point B.
Yeah, more
You're
than
shifting gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that works better in this case.
Yeah.
So you were referring to the vehicle.
Yeah.
He was a vehicle.
The vehicle of language and conversation.
Boom.
Yeah.
Vehicle of dialogue and discourse.
Ha, let's go.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't really brought to my attention this week. It's something I've known about for several years now, but I kind of just swept it under the rug until there was just something that was just so
Egregious.
it was
Unbelievable.
absolutely disgusting.
Okay, so before we go any further, I would like to say my name is Elias Williams and I have a disease. I hear things sometimes. That may sound crazy, but when I listen to music, the first time I hear it, if it's what I hear, that's what I stick with. So, sometimes I repeat the lyrics of songs and it's totally wrong. Half the times I'm just mumbling because I want to be cool and sing. I don't want to be like LeBron and go, you know? So I find words that fit, and if it fits, it flows, it's good to me.
You're a freestyler.
Yeah. And this week there was an egregious mistake. That's not my fault. I just didn't really look into what I was saying, and I just let it. No, I've sung this song with multiple people in multiple various places, and no one's ever corrected me.
It's crazy because you weren't really singing the song.
So
So how would you sing the song real
break
quick?
from
yeah,
Toronto.
Yeah, no.
Give
How
us
would you
your
sing- yeah,
version
let's go carry your-
It
first.
doesn't matter, bro. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So it's from Break from Toronto, the title
For the
of the
content.
song. So let me just give me some background before I even go there. So my girlfriend was singing the song, you know. She's like, I know
Yeah.
you want to break. I know you want to break from Toronto, right?
Okay.
And then it clicked in my head. I'm like, holy shit, he's saying the song title.
What did you think he was saying?
Okay. And the reason why I know this is an issue, bro, is because I like recently, because you know how Apple Music has the lyrics now?
Oh,
I'm looking at all these lyrics, all these songs. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, I'm wrong. I'm wrong in so many. It's not just one song. It's not just two songs. It's songs.
So many.
What's scary is we don't even know what he hasn't told us.
Yeah.
So
Hold on,
this
what's the lyric you
makes
heard?
no sense, and you guys are gonna clown me for it. That's why I don't even want to do this on wax. I'd rather you guys just clown me because I know. Please don't make this a clip, bro. I'm gonna drag this out so it's not in the 6-second time frame.
Oh,
so,
I'll
so
cut it together, brother. I edit videos.
Okay, just don't make this clip. It's not necessary. It doesn't matter. Okay, so in my head,
Clip that.
in my head, it doesn't make any sense, but God, everyone's looking at me now. I know you want to break. I can't do this. I can't do this.
I
bro.
need
Pull
to
yourself
know. I
together, my
need to
brother.
know what this is.
It was a learning moment. You're good.
This is so embarrassing. Let's really brain now. Okay, I know you want to break. I know you want to break 50 bottles.
What? What?
What?
50 bottles?
Nah, clown. What?
Bro, and it's such a small part of the song, besides it being the whole title, that it just never really mattered. It's just mixing up like 2 words.
It's the core of the song.
And
I
it's
know
so
you want to
obvious.
break 50 bottles.
I
It
know
just
you want to
works.
break 50
I know you want to
bottles.
break. I know you want to break 50 bottles.
What is that?
As in, like,
What does he say?
West Side.
like, so was it like break, like just smash 50 bottles, or like break,
Fam, it's his lyrics. I don't know.
50
No,
bottles?
it's your lyrics. It's not his lyrics at all.
And fam, like,
They're literally talking about being in Saga in the nighttime
Yeah.
because the shorty wants a break from Toronto.
bro, like I understand.
I don't think you do.
I
It
understand.
doesn't sound like you do.
I understand.
Because it's in the title,
Yeah.
and the content of the song is them talking about being on the west side in Mississauga. And
I get it.
but your understanding led you to break 50 bottles.
Well, I've never really thought about the song too deeply, and it's
Nigga, where's the
You don't
depth? You're-
have to still.
It's a title.
bro, fam.
He says it.
My nigga, it's been what 8 years, and it just clicked to me. It's just been something I glossed over my whole life.
Oh my god.
But you're making it sound like you have to fucking philosophically study this song in some type of library and shit.
Nah,
in some citadel somewhere. Like,
But for me, it's like if it fit, it didn't make sense, but it
nigga,
fit.
what was the next? What was it? Hate or to love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hated
god.
and loving hated and loving the other dogs on.
What do you think they said?
I have no. I was mumbling through the whole part. But when I say okay,
Again, in the song title, hate it or love it, the underdog's on top.
hated
And
and loving the other.
I'm going to
bro,
shine homie until my
bro,
heart stops.
that was probably like Monday morning.
Go ahead and
that clipped in for
MVP.
me.
I'm Reps MVP.
So not when I was grown. When I was a kid.
Nah, nigga, that's
No. That was this week. But when I was a kid, I'm not gonna do this, bro. Cause
No,
But it
What
happens, it
do
happens.
you think it was?
because you said you find words to make it fit.
Yeah, I just want to.
You said you don't want to be like LeBron. You want to you don't want to mumble through it.
It's
So
like-
you find words to make it fit.
so
Instead
just
of Kids
so
Bop, it's-
I'm being very clear. This is when I was younger. Like I know this part of the song now. Like even from years ago, I knew it. But this
Okay.
was when I was younger.
All right.
Instead of raps MVP. Oh God, this is so stupid, bro. I'm so annoyed. This is a disease. I must preface this whole statement again.
I honestly,
already
I
did.
couldn't possibly imagine. What
I
you
can't.
would-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
I have
and
no
this is why,
idea.
and this is why I'm a pretty good wordsmith because I find words to fit. You know, so I thought he was saying, "Oh God, this is so stupid, guys." I'm going to envy me. I'm Shaq's MVP.
I'm Shaq's MVP.
What?
Oh, bro, it's an issue. I have a problem. I have a real life problem. Bro. There's another song that you always used to play at Tommy Retail, and I was like, "Yo, that doesn't make." It was it's too much. How could I resist your touch? And I always thought it was saying, just I might even do this again. But she says, "Finding you was hard enough," right? But
Yeah.
it might like though when I hear the song, it sounded like she's. Oh my God. When I heard the song at work in a crowded, noisy environment, you can understand. I
Okay.
thought she was saying a different word.
What would you say?
It doesn't matter what, but I thought she was saying a different word. And
So, are you in this situation, in this scenario, blaming the crowded scenario, like the crowded venue, or
No,
your
still my fault.
disease?
It's my disease, yes.
Okay.
What did you hear?
I thought she cussed, but I obviously knew she didn't cuss because obviously they wouldn't play the
what
cuss
is-
word.
What was the cuss
Bro,
word?
I had to play it for you guys because it sounds like it.
Something. Is it something? Fuck.
Yeah, but I really need you guys to hear this because like it's not, bro. Now that I said the lyrics, you guys are gonna hear what I said, and once you know the true lyrics, it's really hard to go back. I must say, but I like I'm.
Yo, you remember that Future track "Wicked"?
Don't do that, bro. Please.
Oh my gosh, that's another one. Was that you or was that Summer?
That was me still.
That was him. Summer clocked him on it.
Yeah, she clocked me still.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Yeah, instead of
Wicked,
wicked,
wicked.
wicked.
This guy tried to throw sums under the bus just now. You're
All right,
disgusting.
tell me if you can hear this. It's not the part of the song. Sorry, it's right here. Sorry, right here. So right here. Sorry, right here. Did you hear it say? Did you hear it clearly say "finding you"?
It's too much. Finding you. How can I resist your touch? Finding you was
Like
hard
you heard
enough.
"finding you" clearly?
Yes.
Was it finding you was hard enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you hear? Fucking you was hard enough?
Yeah.
God.
Brother,
You're down bad, bro.
I got my recommendation. I know what my recommendation is.
Bro, so like
Rap
it's
genius.
been, bro. And when I like the only reason why like I like know a lot of Lil Wayne songs like lyric for lyric is because like I literally looked at the lyrics so I would know what the fuck
Oh
to
my
say.
God, you're a
Like,
herb.
like you know, because if I just listen to it, I don't know what the hell he's saying sometimes. You know, so
Yeah.
for me it's just for clarification, bro. Like it's
I can understand if it was like Thug or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, yeah.
oh I didn't even want to know how off I am on some of Thug's lyrics, bro. It's just give me a Thug song. Give me a Thug song.
We need to do an
Check.
AI karaoke.
I know that one. I think.
Yeah, I
Go
feel like
for
we're
it.
just gonna have to pull up with a song. Like,
Yeah,
just pull
we'll
up with
do
a
that.
song.
Hopefully, when
Segment?
shit starts opening up again, we'll get a like Talk TTG fucking
Event.
karaoke event type shit going.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Live
know what I mean?
episode.
Yeah, but that's my disease, guys. And listen, this is not slander.
I just
If-
picture we got fucking Eli up on the stage all night, just shackled to the stage, just singing songs he doesn't know.
Bro, like I could do it, bro. It's just certain songs. Certain
like
songs.
Michael Jordan in Space Jam when he's on
More on mountain.
It's certain songs, bro. I'm good though. I'm good. I'm better now for sure. For sure. I'm better.
Didn't
So you're
Break from Toronto happened this week.
cured?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely not cured.
Okay.
I'm 100% not cured, but it is something that I probably got. It's something that I have to be proactive about. I'm being lazy. Like I obviously know he's not saying I want to break 50, but it makes no damn sense. So it should be on me to go figure out what he's saying. But I just don't care. It's not really hindering me from living my life if I don't know a lyric to a song. But I also look stupid as hell if I say in a club for life. I know you want to break 50.
Yeah, I don't know. The way you're reacting on the pod, it sounds like it's hinder your life quite a
Yeah,
bit.
he sounds stressed.
Yeah.
It's only because you guys are.
Oh, gosh, I'm not doing this. Please, please.
He did it for every single one.
He's just trying to avoid my
I knew you guys
opportunity
didn't
clip.
clown.
I didn't even want to do this on wax.
Because I know it's coming to a climbing,
Yo,
but I want to
you know what
reach
I'm
out.
gonna do?
Give me a sec. No, sorry. Give me a sec before we even go any further. If there's anyone else out there like me, don't be ashamed. Come forward. You're not the only one. You're not alone.
Voice for the fucking voiceless.
I'm the voice. Baby, he the hero. Sorry. I know we talked about this like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, but like Lil Baby, like I'm sorry, he's a truth. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and say it again. Let's have to put that out there. Like
Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a compilation
Don't
of
do
all
that.
the wrong lyrics.
Don't do
Just
that.
make a clip out of that.
why is this guy dissing Baby?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
You don't agree?
You just cut me off. I was trying to get my point off.
I
I think Lil Baby's the truth for sure.
I politely interrupted you. You said anyways, like I'm wrong.
no.
Yeah,
I
like
agree.
anyways, nigga. Like,
Like Baby's like that nigga. Like
Yeah, he's the truth for sure. Yo, I feel like I feel like he's like. I don't even think this is his run. I feel like he's prepping for a run. I think he's about to
Yeah.
cross over.
bro. That guy
Yeah.
almost has more number ones than Eminem. Like that's insane.
Yo, that's wild.
Like Eminem
okay,
is
but Eminem's
huge.
going diamond though, so
Yeah,
Like-
different era. You can't match them
even
up.
more difficult. It's probably
No,
easier
easy.
now.
No, easier back then.
Oh, for sure, it's easier back then.
Why?
For sure.
Easier because you can just
There's no such thing as
Why?
playlists back then. There's no such thing as like singles in the same way.
yeah, but they counted shit differently. As
It's
soon
way
as
harder
Yeah?
now to get your numbers
Yeah.
up.
Really?
Yeah. Like what is it? I don't remember the numbers, but it's something.
I think the only
egregious.
argument for it to be more difficult now was that there's more selection of music
I
now.
feel like it would have been harder back then.
Mm-mm.
No,
That's what I'm saying. I think the only argument for it to be more difficult now is that there's more selection now.
I feel like it's way easy. Like back then, the
The
only way you
culture
can
of-
get music is like pretty much one way.
Yeah, you have to buy.
There's so many
CDs.
ways to get music.
The
now.
thing
Yeah,
is
but
the
they all
culture
count,
of
though.
That's the thing. Every
Yeah,
single purchase,
but they don't all
counts
count now.
No, they all count now. Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
no, but if it's
at a
pirated,
different ratio.
See what I
Not,
mean?
not even just pirated, but at a different ratio, and that's if a place is tracking the metrics of the streams. Like I don't think TikTok streams count as a song play.
oh,
if I'm not
and they
mistaken.
got it all jacked up. People are selling like
Yeah, but nobody
like
listens to music
bundles.
on TikTok.
Yeah, but you hear a lot of songs on TikTok.
Yeah,
You get
and makes which if you like it, which would redirect you to going to
Yeah.
listen to that song even more.
Yeah, I think
I think it's like what is it? I don't know. I'm not sure for sure, but I think
think
it's
like
like 10K streams.
10K streams is one lit play,
Is
I
one
think.
fucking play.
What?
yeah, something jacked
Compared
like
to
that.
how it was in the past, 10K is like one CD sale,
one single sale or whatever.
one single. Yeah, whatever it is. This is
It's-
why
it's
artists aren't
crazy.
getting any money.
And I think people found ways to kind of game the system I think that's how maybe like Travis was selling like bundles and packs.
Yeah,
And then that's
yeah.
why they said, okay, like that's not counting no more to like your
Which is
album
fucking
sales.
crazy. 'cause
And I
a
think
lot of-
YouTube also had like a nasty algorithm where
Yeah.
if you game YouTube,
But was he doing that for himself and his pockets, or was he doing that for his optics?
both.
Yeah, because it helps.
'Cause
with
it counts
displays.
as sales.
Yeah,
Right, but
Like-
like
Like when you buy,
Justin Bieber
if
did
you
that
buy
shit.
merch, you buy merch. Yeah, you want to buy Travis merch. We're throwing in a CD. Counts as a CD sale.
Not even the CD, bro. They throw you a link and you download off that link,
Oh,
and it
shit,
counts
yeah.
as counts as a sale.
Yeah,
Because that's
so-
technically an album sale. They say that you're.
But that's what
buying
I'm
the album,
saying.
but you
Do
get
they?
this as
It does
an
it count to? Does it count in the sense that like Travis can say he sold 200,000
Yeah,
albums,
yeah,
or does
yeah,
it count
yeah.
in the sense that it's like Travis is being compensated for selling
No,
200,000
like
albums?
he can say like I went platinum.
Yeah.
In this fact, because
So just for optics, but it's not for like his actual pockets.
I mean, I guess he's making. It
Yeah,
off
he
his
makes
pockets.
money off it as
But the
well,
thing, when it comes
but-
to pockets of like artists, it depends on their deals.
Because I kind of felt
But I
like
was talking-
I kind of felt like with music, like it's never really like your sales never really dictated your actual revenue. Like they did to a degree,
did.
obviously a smaller
Well,
percentage, but like I feel like your revenue has always been merchandising and touring as an artist.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you're incentivized. Like, if you can get this
Yeah, for
to
sure.
album number 1, right? Blah, blah,
Well,
blah,
yeah,
get
for
this
sure
bonus
in that
or
way, yeah, absolutely. When there's incentives for the label like that, but I just mean like the I guess the broader sense of like your actual like income. I don't think a lot of it actually comes from your sales. Like
No,
bonuses,
definitely
yeah,
not.
are one thing for sure, but in terms of like
Definitely
pure
not,
sales,
yeah.
like I don't think it ever was the factor like that.
The thing is,
but-
if you're independent back in the day, and you were pushing out CDs and you were pushing out your projects, whatever it was, and you were getting album sales, you're making all of that money.
Yeah, but independence was so much more difficult back
Yeah,
then.
but
and
that
like,
being said-
I
but that-
can't even
that being
think of
said-
many acts that were independent that actually rose to prominence like that back in the day.
Yeah, definitely.
But regardless of that, like I'm saying that this is the conversation just for independent artists. Versus if you're independent now, sure, you'll make all the money off your streams, but you're making 10 cents
Yeah, you're not
off
getting
of
back
like.
off your streams.
But that's what I'm
killing
saying. Like, yo,
yourself, you know?
like I don't think your streams or your sales for your music has ever been the catalyst to your fucking success.
No,
Anyways.
but I was just talking about because we're talking about
I guess
like,
directly
we're
at
talking
least.
about like number one sales and that counts to like or how many number one hits you have or whatever.
And
So
the only
that's what I
reason
was
why
talking
it
about.
wasn't a catalyst for your income is because labels owned your masters. So if you're an artist that owns your own masters, you're making all of your fucking money. They're printing money at that point.
yeah.
It's just rare for that to be the
Yeah,
case.
but in that case, you're probably not going to be playlisted as much, or you're probably not going to be transitioned in
it's-
to facilitate it as much.
Frank
Like,
Ocean's still put in places, right?
I don't. I
He owns his
have.
masters.
That's funny you say that because I have zero gauge for Frank Ocean's level of like success or fame. Like I see
Yeah.
that he's famous.
out of this world.
Yeah, I was about
But
to
is it
say,
for
like-
our demographic or like I understand that Frank Ocean is like I'm a fan of Frank Ocean's and I think that like he is revered by the music industry.
Yeah.
But like for the casual person, like I don't know how many people know Frank Ocean versus people that know like I don't know
Olivia
Khaled for
Rodriguez?
example,
Oh.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, sorry.
Yeah,
Want this on
you know what I mean? Like I have no gauge for it because like he doesn't tour, he doesn't do shows like that. He
doesn't
doesn't. Barely.
Yeah, not
barely.
really.
He's super like eclectic, I guess. Like, you know, like he's
Yeah.
very like
Introverted artist type.
yeah.
A potato flew around.
And the way that he goes about it's not like he does like a ton of features or anything. Like he's not like
Yeah.
super prolific with releasing
When he does
music.
features, he bitches about him after. You didn't mix my voice
He's
right.
probably huge in our demographic, but outside of us, probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have no gauge for it. Like I know he's huge in the music in the sense of
Yeah.
musicians and shit. I know they love him. And I know people our age love him, but I don't outside of that I don't really I
Yo,
don't
since
really
we're talking
have a
about
gauge for
music, I was just at my crib on sometime on Sunday with Habiba, and we were playing like all this punk rock, like from like back in the day. And Izzy almost doing
Hard.
like none of it
We did that the other day too.
Yeah.
with Izzy,
No.
No.
Just
No,
him and I.
bro. And like Izzy, like almost knew, like probably knew like a handful.
I knew
of
like
songs.
3 songs maybe, yeah.
And I was like, what? Like Sugar We're Going Down or Dance
Nope.
Dance or
Nope.
like
Slappers.
like
You don't know Dance Dance?
like classics, bro.
Yeah,
Classics.
those are slappers.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. I'm like, where were you? And it hit me in the head because I'm like, yo, like, because he was like, yeah, I was bumping like that hood nigga shit back. Like, I wasn't listening to no punk rock. And I was like, it's so crazy because like, or like, we grew up like I'm like talking demographic wise. Like, I don't think we grew up too far away from each other, but like our lifestyles were like,
3 fucking kilometers max.
yeah. But like our lifestyle was like what I listened to, what he listened to was like totally different. And like literally the next year over, like I like because where I was, I think.
Word.
See, but the thing is,
everything
although I grew
changed.
up in Mississauga, like I spent a lot of time with my cousins in like Scarborough or in Toronto.
So you had older.
So
heads.
my demographic of like my peers, I guess, or whatever, were like that, as opposed
Yeah,
to being
I
where like in Saga.
Because
You're-
I was super punk rock, and then I moved over to like David Leader ends, and I'm not saying David Leader made me love rap, but like the people around me more so were listening to rap, and
Yeah,
no one-
your
no one wants to
biggest
bump that
influence, your biggest
dance
influences
shit.
of music for sure come from the people that you're around and whatever music you're hearing. So it's
for
like,
sure.
you know, I I don't imagine like your parents were listening to that song, but like if you had the radio on a lot in the house, like that's what you're gonna hear because those were fucking massive songs.
And that's the thing, like even on the radio, like my mom only ever had 93.5 or 93.7.
Yeah, they
like,
were playing no punk rock on there for sure.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of your music taste comes from what you're hearing. Right?
yeah, yo, Beebs was freaking out on me talking about like, yo, like how
because there are some.
I'm like,
I can't remember exactly. There's huge hitters. I'm like, bro, you don't know that. I'm trying to think of. And the Fall Out Boy songs for sure. I think one of those All American Reject songs. I'm like, Move Along.
Yeah, I knew that from the Bionicles commercial. That was hard.
Yeah.
I felt like Izzy felt what it was like not to be a song boy for like 2 minutes of his life.
That's crazy.
Because there was like hitters. Like I'm trying to, I can't remember any of them.
Just that era. Anything you can think of that era, I probably knew like 2 songs out of there. I knew the Move Along, and I knew the
What are some other big punk rock
know.
songs from back in that day?
Imagine.
He didn't know that one. And your bridesmaid is a whore. I chimed in and haven't you people ever heard? Yeah.
Closing the goddamn door. No.
What did he say?
Oh my god.
I chimed in with the haven't you people ever
close
heard
enough.
of?
Okay.
Closing the goddamn door.
Okay, good
No.
enough.
No.
Yeah, but
Better to face
like,
these times.
he didn't know that one. I'm like, bro, that was
huge.
Says the poison rationality.
The Killers. The Killers were huge.
I fuck with the Killers. I know them from Guitar Hero though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, a lot. If I ever knew songs from that era, it's from Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
What was that one song? Barracuda?
Ooh, Barracuda.
Bro, the songs in Guitar Hero are fucking. I think about this like.
Yo,
every
apparently
now
there's
and then.
Rock Band on PS5.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Rock Band. Jeff and Chad were playing.
Whoa.
That's
They
on
were
your
playing.
screen.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about what they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yo, like I'm down to like.
Trying to start a band?
Yo, come on.
You know, it's funny. This guy's been saying this for weeks. He's been trying to start a band with me.
Bro, I'm actually down to buy the equipment if man's
Yeah, I'm so down.
Yo,
I was doing this like a couple months, like maybe a year ago. Me and Nam spent literally all fucking day. Like we drove from like my house to like Brampton to like Oakville, Burlington. We went to Izzy's house looking for a guitar for Guitar Hero because she had the 360 and the disc, but we just didn't have a fucking guitar that worked. So we literally spent
like
an
a
entire
PS5
day.
version, or you have to use like a PS4 version.
I'm pretty sure it's a PS5 version. I was talking to
I'm
Chad about
about,
it.
like, for the equipment.
Yo, if you guys want
Yeah, I think it's PS5 equipment. Yeah.
If you guys want to get crazy, we can get Rocksmith, which you hook up a real fucking guitar.
No.
And then it
I'm
teaches
not
you how to
sure.
do that shit.
This guy's always trying to do too much. Why are you always trying to
Let's start a band, bro.
I just want the mic, the drums, and the guitar, bro.
Yeah.
Dibs on guitar.
Dibs on drums.
Fuck, I'm lead vocalist for sure.
There's probably 2 guitars, probably a bass and a
There's
electric.
there's bass. Bass. Wait, who's gonna be on drums?
Me.
Are you gonna be on drums?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
He's guitar,
Yeah.
bass, drums, your vocals.
Drums.
Yeah. Woo!
it's lit.
Do you know how stupid I'm gonna get? I'm gonna do like mad, like, like I feel like rock stars when they're on stage, they're mad like draggy,
Yeah.
like, woo! I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
My boy, we used to have a boy back in elementary. Used to go to his crib and he had the full rock band set.
Jeez, ghosts.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I always get so amped going to his house. I just go, I'm like, oh shoot, we get to play Garage Band. Or Rock Band. It was Rock Band. I was like, this is sick.
Bro, I remember me and my boy James used to play. He had I think he had just the drums and I think he had just the drums and like maybe guitar, but like we would swap like in and out whatever we were doing. So like he would be playing drums and I'd be doing lead vocals, and we were like fucking like maybe 11 years old, and we used to get in like we would like fail the song and we would get in like real arguments.
Did you ever figure out the trick where you can just like hum the tune
Oh fuck yeah!
as opposed to
Hell
singing it? Yeah.
Hell yeah!
The lyrics on the screen, no?
Yeah.
You have to like follow the.
Yeah.
That's so sick, bro.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm amped now.
Jeez, Talk TTG live Garage Band.
Holy.
I mean Rock Band.
Jeez.
I might have to live stream that for the next pod.
Do a photo shoot.
Sheesh. My goodness.
Jeez, TV
I would
right
be
there.
looking like my nigga Slash if he's not a pedophile.
Yeah, chances are very high that he is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I fucking heard some rock song the other day, and it's like an old rock song talking about how she just won't quit, blah blah blah, and then the
AC/DC?
fucking I don't know what it was, but and then like another part of the song came around because she's 17.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
These niggas were disgusting, bro.
Wildin'.
What was it? Highway to Hell's fucked up too. Like, all these tracks, all these big tracks from back in the day, classic rock tracks are fucked.
Yeah, I couldn't believe what the fuck.
Those
I
guys were
heard,
not
bro.
capping in their raps, that's for sure.
Yeah,
People love them.
Yeah,
Says a lot about the people who love them.
that's true.
You rocking with niggas that rock with 17-year-olds?
No.
Okay. What about you?
Mm-mm.
You?
But that's a dangerous argument though, because then they'll turn around and be like, "Oh, well, you must love murderers and killers and drug dealers."
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, that's kind of.
They're my
Why?
brothers.
My morality is my own morality. Fuck you.
What is that?
I'm on 64, nigga. Like, I'm out here.
Oh,
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
I stand with my people, man. The bottom of a pick. Oh, you don't get that reference? I actually have a pick on me right now, but I don't think it's the
You got
fist.
The fist one?
Nah. I've actually been super pick boys as of late. It is a fist.
jeez, get fisted. Hard. I hate that.
Yeah, this is.
Is that for your beard or for your hair?
I actually use it for both.
True.
Yeah, if I
You be picking your beard in public?
No,
be
no,
picking-
no.
no?
In the whip.
Mm.
In the whip for sure. My hair, like when I pick up my hair, if it's been curly, like if I use my sponge on it, like bare hair falls out. So
Yeah.
Word.
I gotta do that like in the shower or something.
What do you guys think of the? I mean, I haven't really looked into it too much, but the Olympics also banning the swim caps.
Oh my god.
They banned swim caps?
For
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
swim caps
Excessively sized swim caps.
for
quote
women.
unquote.
that's what the.
for women of color with big hair, or people I guess with
Are
big
you
hair. But
fucking kidding me?
you know,
So, like, do you guys know what they look like? Like, what is the?
I just assume they're because the ones usually they're tight, like pretty much skull and
Yeah.
have a little. I'm assuming just a little bit bigger. Say if a girl has like longer hair or like braids in or something. Like who cares? Like is she swimming or not? Like so stupid.
Yeah, like if it's gonna be a disadvantage, like why does it matter that she wants to take
Yeah,
the
It's up to
disadvantage
her.
on her anyways?
I
Yeah.
feel
And
like
if she
that
wins,
would
she's
hinder
sick.
you if anything.
Yeah.
She's sick if
Yeah.
she's still winning. She's in the Olympics and she's at a disadvantage. Like what's the issue?
Yo,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I have so many mixed feelings with certain things in the world, bro. Did we talk about Sha'Carri on here last week?
No, we didn't.
no.
We mentioned it briefly.
Yeah, like that's
like
stupid.
earlier in this.
Come
pod.
on,
Yeah.
it's not performance enhancing. Who cares? Like, and it came out that she was gonna be doing the relay, and everyone was so happy. Like, yeah, she can still do the relay. And
It's
the
a
U.S.
psych.
Olympic team said nope. Like she literally won the U.S. Olympic trials. And
Yeah, she
didn't-
got banned from the fucking Olympics
That's fucked.
for smoking a little bit.
She
of
didn't get
weed.
banned. She just had a 30-day suspension.
But it's gonna she got banned for all in active purposes.
Yeah,
like
effectively, it's
yeah.
a fucking ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just because if this happened like a month ago, then she'd be able to run. I'm assuming, but just
She'll be able to swim.
No,
No,
run.
run.
Yeah, run,
Fuck, I'm
She's
thinking about
sprinter,
swim
yeah.
caps now, yeah.
bro. And I
What,
I
they
saw
all
this,
look alike, or
Oh my god.
I'm asking. I was just wondering.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about like if there could be potentially any kind of advantage with the bigger swimming caps.
more
No,
aerodynamic.
it can't be.
It can't be.
Can't
I
be.
mean, it couldn't be.
Points
unless
back.
unless
Bro,
there's
it's
a
basically
fucking
it could
fin.
be like I was gonna say yeah.
Unless there's a fin. That's the only thing I could think of.
Nah,
And my
that's
stupid
bro.
idea brought me to this point.
Nah, bro. And I came across her Instagram maybe like a month ago, like a month and a half ago,
yeah.
and I was so intrigued by like her demeanor. Like she's like, "Yo, I'm the best." Like, because most I think usually when we see like when people run track, they're pretty like subdued.
Sorry.
Really? No, I feel like track runners talk the most shit.
No. I mean like
Is it?
like the way they look.
Fast
Oh,
And
okay.
like, I love how she has
Fast as
her.
fuck.
She's running in her blonde wig.
Yeah,
She's
I
got
love her energy so
nails
much. I
on,
love her energy.
Her earring. She's decked out. Like yeah, I'm decked out.
She won the race and started telling the camera, "Stop playing with me. Stop
she's
playing
so,
with
she's
me."
so sick.
She's
man.
hard.
so
She's
sick,
sick.
She's
bro.
hard.
She's sick still.
And like I'm.
She
those
got
are
dusted by
idiots.
Team Jamaica, but yeah, she's hard.
yeah,
For sure.
Come on.
But like there was I think a lady from Australia who was like, oh, long hair and long nails is like a side effect of like
steroid
like,
use.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen
And then
never seen a
that's
more
the
fucking
white face.
disrespectful ratio in my life.
It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
that
She
what
got
is-
ratio-
violated.
She got
I
violent.
rightfully so, stupid bitch.
Yeah, she's
Sorry, what happened?
some
that-
lady from Australia said that long hair and like long nails are like a side effect of like steroid use.
She's like a fucking
Talking about
journalist or some
Sha'Carri?
shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like it's obviously like a weave or a wig and obviously fake nails. So like she
She
just
got
looks
ratio
she just
to
looks
hell.
stupid.
A fucking idiot.
You know who else? I
Yo,
got?
you know what's crazy? So I'm super excited for the Olympics because for the first time, go for it.
No.
No, I don't remember.
No. You.
No, yeah, yes, probably.
Olympics.
I know where he's going.
I was gonna say I'm super excited for the Olympics because for the first time, skateboarding is gonna be an event.
Oh, that's so
Oh, really?
hard.
Okay, so I want to understand what they're doing with the skateboarding. Is it like X Games skateboarding, like your tricks and composition and like the way you can chain skills together?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
That's like the only way you can really judge it.
Yo, you never know. What there's
I
like
mean-
fucking bobsledding. What if it's like fucking who can be quickest on a skateboard?
I mean,
I don't think that's the case.
maybe
Like longboard
but-
bowling? Just
Look at this guy.
But yeah, anyway, so
Should have let this guy go.
I just think it's interesting and ironic because I mean, I'm sure if somebody randomly drug tests a skate team, what are we talking about here?
Come on,
What
all
are we
them
talking
joints
about?
are hitting.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's an Olympic rule. I think it's a like Team USA rule.
No, I think it's
No, it's
Olympic
Olympic,
rule.
I think.
Olympic rule.
Oh yeah, so it's like straight Olympics. So what happened when Michael Phelps did it? What happened to him?
I think he got suspended too.
suspension. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't anytime near the.
I think it was after like off season.
I actually think he got a violent. Like I think he got a super hectic suspension. I'm pretty sure.
So when are they
didn't
like?
they try to take away his medals?
I think they were. Yeah, I think they did actually.
So when are they gonna realize
Then
like,
that guy
this is so
said,
dramatic?
"Fuck it, I'm sick. I'll win more."
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to that guy.
And then the nigga that comes after, and then the nigga that wins because I'm not there is gonna have to make up a cap story anyways. Ryan Lochte ass nigga, bro.
Like,
You're gonna say?
when it's so say you live in a state where like league use or weed use. Weed
That was the
use-
case in her. She took it in
Yeah.
a legal. She was smoking
So,
weed in a
like,
legal state.
I get it. I kind of get it where it's like if like your job permits you for doing certain things, you gotta abide with your job rules as well. But I think it's getting to a point now where it's like two sides. If it was all on one, don't smoke, don't do weed, don't smoke weed, don't do weed. Like if it's all together saying don't smoke weed, then cool. But now that it's kind of like balancing on both is kind of like okay.
Yeah. So what's crazy is that I think everybody has like an understanding that like like the rule is the rule, whatever. I don't think the debates about the rule. I mean, I don't think the debates about whether or not she broke the rule. Like obviously she came up herself and was like, yo, I'm human. I was going through some shit. My mom just passed away. Like like the weed numbs the pain, whatever. Like, and I'm sure anybody can relate to that. But I think everybody is debate, and that's the thing that like when somebody's like, oh, like she should just follow the rules. Okay, like we get the rule is the rule, but the point is that the rule is fucking stupid. It's archaic and it's antiquated and it has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. And like if the Olympics is about assessing the skills of the best athletes in the world, then we actively know that we are not doing that when we're not including a woman like her in her field, especially for a reason like that. That is the reason that she's not participating. So it's just ridiculous to me, like as a fan and as a consumer of the Olympics, right? Like I'm sure everybody feels this way. Like, yo, we want to see the best people compete against one another, and if she's not there, then that's just a disservice to all of us and then her as well, which is fucked.
Yeah,
Over weed.
Yeah.
Like
it's like buying tickets to an NBA game and then the stars are on fucking load management.
Like,
Not sick.
Not sick.
I just feel like there has to be like a clean overhaul.
you know what it's like? Do you remember in what was it, the 06 or 07 Suns when Steve Nash got hip checked into the side table and then niggas came off of the bench to go like support him because he just got hip checked and then all these niggas got suspended? When it's like, oh, like the rule, because of the Malice in the Palace thing, the rule is that you can't clear the bench or whatever. But like, yo, they're just going to check on their fucking their star player, and for the next game, they all got suspended. And it's like, okay, like we know the rule, but this is not in the spirit of the rule. Like the rule is, you can't clear the bench, and we understand because we don't want brawls to happen or whatever the case is. But like, clearly these guys are not fighting one another, and they're not going into the stands. Like they're simply checking on their star player who just got hip checked and broke his nose like into the side of the fucking stanchion or whatever.
Bloody.
It reminds me of the COVID rules where you can't fucking dap each other up after the game and shit.
Yeah, I mean, clearly that
It's lax.
that never
It's lax
happened.
now.
Yeah.
Like they put them into place so you at the free throw line you can't touch. Like,
And that was never enforced in the first place. But
Like,
like,
it's
yeah, it's
stupid.
just ridiculous, man. Like the idea of that type of shit, like just the idea of doing shit without purpose is just ridiculous. Like at that level, I guess,
like for me, it's like if weed was going to help her, which it doesn't. I don't see why. This is like it has to be like a visual, like a. I just said it's a stupid rule, and I just think if it's legal in your state, it's kind of stupid for someone to get in trouble for doing something that's legal. Like if I get it, if your job needs you to be, in a certain state where you obviously you can say you can't smoke weed when you're on the job. Like if you drive trucks, hey, like you can't smoke weed when you're on the job. That makes sense.
I mean, you should be sober at work.
For sure, that makes sense. But like, you can't get a. Like,
wait, so were they saying that she was high while she was racing?
no. But I'm saying it makes sense.
No,
I was
just
saying.
just in her.
Yeah, so
system.
then,
Yeah.
So I'm
what
saying
the
it makes
fuck?
it makes sense if, like, you work. If you're at work, like you're working, and they say, hey, like you obviously can't come to work high. It makes sense. But if you're doing it recreationally and it doesn't affect your job performance, it doesn't affect what you do like outside of it, then like it's dumb. And we also know why these rules are in place.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
He'll get
history
ya.
of weed and like all drug-related laws are just rooted in xenophobia and racism.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, it's not actually protecting anybody because all the worst drugs in the world are prescription, and they're
Making money
Enforce.
off them.
like there's still. I don't know if there actually is still anymore, but there was at least at one point for a fact, fucking literally opium in drugs that you could like get prescribed. And I mean, there's like Xanax and shit, which is an opioid, which is causing this fucking opioid crisis.
Sure, there's so many people that say, yeah, I gotta, like, even athletes have, sometimes they battle with it because they take opioids for, like, injuries or whatever. It's opioids and the pills
Yeah.
they take, and then to make the pain go away, and then it's more about the feeling you have, and then before you know it, you're, like, addicted to opioids.
Nothing takes the pain away.
Have you tried opioids?
Oh my god.
But it gets really dark, like, in all seriousness, so.
Yeah.
I feel like Team USA, you guys are idiots. There goes your medal. I mean, no, yeah, there probably goes your medal. Your loss. I mean, you're stupid. If her suspension was over, let her run the relay. You're an idiot. But I mean, obviously, they want a cold-blooded American representing them, right? Red, white, and blue, huh? Yeah, so,
One of those colors more than the other two.
tell me about it. So that's to say, down with America. Down with America. Burn it all.
I'm not gonna say that still.
Yeah, that's a wild.
My name is Devon Macbeth. I said burn it all. I actually, it was crazy talking about burning it all and burning America. Crazy. I just watched The Purge last night. And,
Oh my
the
god,
Forever
that's
Purge.
fucking another one, bro.
And
Like Fast and the Furious.
like I watch it and like I get the concept, but I'm like, if niggas was purging, I'm inside. Like, are y'all outside during
Yo,
the
you know
purge?
what pisses me off? I think
If it was a yearly purge, I'm outside.
What do you mean? Like,
what?
Well, because the new purge is the forever purge. It's just
just
a
always
lawless
include-
land.
Oh,
This
well,
is what I'm saying. It's fucking like Fast and the Furious. They're just getting ridiculous now, bro.
yeah. I feel like the concept was so interesting. Like I
When it
remember
first
watching
came
the
out.
first one,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, this movie kind of sucked, but there's so much that they could do with this." And I found out that they had no budget, and they had like because at the time they weren't getting any money to like unique IPs. They were only doing it to like sequels and superhero movies and shit like that. And I was like, "All right, cool." But this is an incredibly interesting concept, where you think about it as a human being, where it's like, okay, if we are given one day to commit any crime you want, and it's not gonna be held against you, what happens to society?
Nothing, because people will still commit crime on the 364 days.
For sure, but like, if you know you're not gonna get in trouble and you could do specific things, like in my mind, the idea of murder is something stupid because I feel like
Yeah,
if
I'm not
you-
The only
if you
thing
wanna
I'd want to
kill
do is go
someone-
rob a business. Like, there's no.
That's
What
I'm
else would I
saying.
want to do?
Exactly.
well,
like,
that's you.
that's
There's some
you,
dirty niggas
yeah.
out there, bro.
No, I know,
but
but
if
I'm
you-
saying those dirty niggas are still gonna be dirty
Yeah,
niggas like
if you're gonna
outside
kill
of.
But
someone-
imagine on
Not
the
necessarily.
12 hours you can't be held accountable.
No, I'm sure they'll do it then as well. But I'm saying they'll also do it
That's
on the
when
other
dirt of
364
all
days.
Dirt is like,
Yeah, the idea of the crime rate falling like that, like I understand it for shit like robbery and theft, cause yo, I'm gonna have a Porsche by the end of that night.
I'm not leaving my house. I'm doing my thing.
Without a weapon? Are you gonna finish that sentence?
So I'm not leaving. I'm staying in my house.
That's silly.
Why?
It's very free shit out there, bro.
Yeah, I can get free shit on the internet.
Oh, yeah, it's not worth it for me, bro.
Yeah,
Because as soon as I
Leave your
step
crib?
out and my neighbor who is always saying hello neighbor,
oh
and
god.
now they see me and it's the 12 hours and now it's hello nigger, and now I'm done for it, bro.
Yeah, see,
I'm
that's
done
why
That's pretty much the premise of this movie.
the 364 days, you gotta plan and get ready for the purge.
Bro, but anywhere worth casing, somebody else gonna want to case that place too. And if it's me versus you, or me versus your group, is it worth it at that point? No, I'm gonna just set my little money aside and cop my TV instead. Like, it's not that deep.
I do purging? Nah, already got my TV, man.
You know what I mean?
See,
Like,
but that's the thing. See, that's poor planning, bro. Because if you're going out on the purge,
what do you? Okay,
you can't
what,
get away with
okay.
a
So
TV.
what are you doing? What are you doing on Purge? What are you going for?
I don't know. I
I'm doing
didn't
credit
plan
card-
enough yet, but
credit card
something
fraud.
I gotta do something small.
Nigga, doesn't everything shut down for the 12 hours?
No, essential services like firefighters and all that shit, but you still have access to it.
I'm saying, like, don't all the stores and all that shut down?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got crazy security systems and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll put my order through, no? That's not how it works.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't
think
know,
they've ever
'cause-
sny somebody ordering shit online.
Yeah.
My purge would be so annoying to me. Like, catch up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nigga, Eli
I'm
going
gonna
dummy with 3 computers.
I'm gonna put some more thought into it and figure out.
But like,
what I
as
would
soon as
do.
it happened, like niggas are killing people in the streets for fun. I'm like, yo, like, I don't like. I think like in my head, I wouldn't think that's how the purge would go. I think people would be more so robbing than just killing random strangers.
Yo, but you know what? Isaac brought up a good point because I felt this way, and then he said, "But what if any place worth casing is to be cased by someone else?" And now all of us, there's like 6 groups of us of like 10 people each, and we're all trying to rob the same place. How does it go down?
Now we have to be killing each other.
Now you
Yeah,
gotta
you
kill each
have
other,
to.
right?
Yeah.
Unless you can come with an amicable deal where everyone's like, "Yeah, fuck the system."
Yeah,
let's
we
all
each get a
stop."
car.
Why would you do that?
We each get a
Why
car.
would you do that?
What are you gonna do with
not
40
happening.
cars? There's only 10 of you.
But these billion-dollar
So
corporations
what?
are gonna have fucking billion-dollar security.
Yeah, they're
So to even get through it in the first place, like you're risking your life to even get through it in the first place.
Yeah,
It's not worth it, bro. It's
it's
not.
not worth it.
I'm in my house. I'm not going
Yeah,
outside.
I'm in the crib for sure.
I'm not going out.
I'll probably be outside. a little
Yeah,
bit.
and it's crazy because
But I don't even know if I want to be in the crib. I might want to
on
just
fire.
take a vacation somewhere
You're
on
alive.
purge
Yeah.
night.
Just get out of the
Because I'm
streets.
not trying to have somebody break into the crib, murk me. I think there was one purge where like these guys broke into the crib and tried to kill these people. Like for what?
Yeah.
What was it? The first or the second one?
I want to say it must have been. I've only seen 2, so it must have been the second one.
Word. Okay.
That's so like I find the concept like cool in a sense,
It is
but
the second
also
one.
crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, why not? People are like, oh, we gotta hunker down. Let's go to Canada. Like, let's go. Because again, I don't want to ruin the movie, but I mean, I guess you can guess how it ends.
But then everyone in your neighborhood, when you come back, he's pussy.
I don't care. I'm good now.
All 2 people left in your neighborhood.
Yeah, this one was an interesting watch. I think I watched 1, 2, or I think I watched one like the American one and then this one.
Yo, bro, like what? Okay, so say you come back from your trip to Canada or whatever, right?
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, you come back, but like there's a real possibility that like you just have new neighbors now.
Or no neighbors.
Yeah, you have no neighbors or you have new neighbors.
Your
Yeah.
house is blown in half.
That
You
doesn't-
kinda
oh,
casually
no.
Wait, so during purge night, can I kill my neighbor and move into their house? And is that legally binding?
For sure.
I don't
Is
know
it
about
legally
legally
binding?
binding
No,
because I don't think there's.
I think when the day's over, you kind of have to go back to your crib.
Yeah, so
If
it's not
you-
worth it.
if you get the paperwork,
I wouldn't
signed.
even want to kill my neighbor. I'd just be like, yo, if that person's vacationing, I just want to take over their house and now it's mine.
But I mean, you don't have to get the papers signed. You can just forge the papers.
Yeah.
During
then-
that day, yeah. I mean, fine.
Yeah.
But it's only yours for the 12 hours, though. That's what I'm saying. Is it yours
No,
after
but if
12
you have,
hours?
yeah, but if you sign the
house to
papers,
yourself.
if you forge the papers, yeah, I'm sure.
There's no laws. You can sell the house to yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Realtors be going crazy.
I guess they never really thought about this planning that
You know
movie.
what I mean?
huh?
Of course not.
I'm doing bare money things. I'm just getting my cash for after.
That's what I'm saying. If I can just forge man's crib,
Yeah.
I'm going to forge all the cribs in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna sell bare cribs. Like,
This is
Yeah.
Isaac. Welcome.
Yeah, facts. But forge all the condos downtown. You know what I mean? The
I'm
whole
going
building
after-
itself.
I'm going after McDonald's.
but you're gonna do it mad quietly, so they don't know. And then come the next morning, like it's mine now. Sorry,
knocking on the door. Hey,
it's Dave.
No, what I'm gonna do during the 12 hours, I'm gonna make myself the fucking mayor or the governor of the state.
I don't think you can. I think
You can't do anything
certain
political.
certain
Oh, you
levels of
can't do anything
government are
political?
protected.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Even municipal? If it's municipalities I could take over, I'm definitely going to call the mayor of the city.
You slowly take over every municipality within the state, and now you just own the state.
That's crazy because that's almost literally how this.
And then I'm going to set the laws in my municipality.
Yeah,
hard.
good luck in the past.
Oh, fuck yeah, I guess. I don't have to.
Just wait
There's no
till
rules.
Oh, you're gonna make your rules on Purge Day.
Yeah.
Got you.
But would they be binding if there's no rules?
yeah, that's the thing, right?
There's a workaround for sure. There's a workaround.
All you have to
in
do
there.
is make sure that you and all your niggas are the people of power.
See, this is what I'm saying, bro. The other 364 days you plan. We can figure this out.
Doesn't this shit sound so stupid though? Doesn't Fast and Furious all of a sudden make a lot more sense?
No, it does not.
No, they had a fucking
they both
car,
could be
a space
stupid.
car in space.
Yeah.
They can both be
Space
stupid.
car.
You want a
in
regular car in
space,
space?
bro.
Yes.
Come on, man.
They can both be stupid, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Purge.
I just think they missed a real opportunity. They missed out on a real opportunity when they weren't whipping a rover on the moon surface.
Yeah.
That's when they missed out.
Take a Tesla up, get into a rover. Come on.
Yeah, they played.
Nah, they weren't going to the moon. They're just going.
Are there Teslas in Fast and Furious?
Not that I know of. Not that I know. of.
Yeah, I didn't think there would
They
be.
don't
Probably
give a
get
fuck
cleared.
about cars anymore.
What do you mean? Yeah, they do.
Not
You
really.
got Toretto's big.
Only armored cars. That's it.
And they got
Every
some
whip
old,
is a GTA whip.
the old white lady was driving a Rari. The car they had in space.
What was the worst car in the movie?
I'm not a car guy. I don't
Or the
know.
most regular car?
Probably one of the cars they just blew up on the side of the road. Like they're like, and I
You see the Bamry in the movie?
I didn't see a Bamry stuff. Sometimes I watch these movies and I'm like, yo, like especially the Marvel Avengers movie. I'm like, bro, like Avengers come through your city, rock the whole place up, and then just go home, go back. At the end of the movies, they're always at the damn
Yeah, but you're
Avengers
safe.
headquarters.
You're safe.
Yo, Tony Stark is taking care of it.
Yeah.
Deep pockets, Tony
Okay,
Stark.
Batman would never.
So a different universe. A different universe.
Never.
The Transformers come through. Megatron's flying into your condo, buffing everything, and then what?
I mean, he's a fucking.
You pay
alive-
insurance.
yeah.
You pay condo
How
insurance.
does that insurance policy work?
Those teeth and niggas like, I'm sorry, it doesn't cover.
Yeah,
doesn't
bro.
cover Robot
Could
Wars.
you imagine, like, in a world where this exists, right? How do you?
Sorry, it's not in your policy.
Yeah,
You
know.
have fire. You have weather events. You don't have Robot Wars.
Yo, it's funny
Yeah.
because Falcon and the Winter Soldier kind of touched on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because
It's a serious question I have. Like all jokes aside.
while he was
Who covered
obviously
this
while he was fighting against Thanos and trying to save the fucking universe, he didn't have a job. So afterwards he went and tried to get like a loan or whatever. He went to try to get like a financial application or whatever, and they're like, yeah, like you haven't been employed in the last 6 years. Like,
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, can you sign this for my fucking son?
yeah. Oh,
Like,
by
I'm
the
a
way,
big
yeah.
fan.
Let me get an autograph real quick. Like,
What?
yeah.
Life goes on. That's the only thing. Like, not the only thing. Sorry, my favorite thing about superhero related shit is when they talk about like
Reality and like how it
reality,
affects actual life.
the,
Yeah.
the fucking grimy nature of how real this shit
Yeah.
could be if it was actually real. Oh my god.
If I saw a superhero in real life, I think I just keep walking, bro.
Wouldn't it depend on what they can do? Like if you were walking and saw a nigga make like 10 duplicates of himself, you're not gonna keep walking.
I'm like, I don't know what crack this nigga's on. Let's keep walking.
He's
Bro.
No,
gonna think it's
you're
another
not gonna-
crackhead, bro.
I'm seeing shit as early in the month. Let's keep
We have
walking.
superheroes
bro.
around us every day, baby.
I'm gonna just keep walking, bro. Like I can't be. Or I've seen niggas like picking up trucks and shit. I'm like, cannot be bothered right now.
Stop.
I cannot
Stop.
be bothered. Can't
You
be
see a
bothered.
nigga lift an 18-wheeler over his head, you're gonna keep on walking?
I'm like, again, I don't know what crack this nigga's on. I'm gonna keep walking,
Okay,
bro.
I'm
man.
gonna try and like be like a DB, watch his eyes, see if he's trying to throw that shit anywhere, and just avoid it. Make sure I'm.
Yo, I
nowhere
actually have a
in
bone
that
to pick
area.
with Netflix movies. Like, a lot of them has been pretty garbage, and I think that they
Netflix
should
will give anybody the blag. That's like a whole, what was it, South Park, I think? That did a whole joke about it. Yeah.
And I think they need to be held accountable because the content they've been putting out, movie wise, have been like miss. They all suck.
Well, how do you propose to get held accountable? How does that work?
Free subscriptions for like a month.
They're raising the prices.
Fuck you mean? Just unsubscribe.
Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like for me, it's like, bro, the content you're putting out sucks. Like Netflix exclusive is trash. They're the
mean,
movies at least. They're
I'm
movies
not
at
gonna
least.
complain because I'm on someone else's account allegedly.
Yeah, so am I. Holla at me, Netflix.
So I'm not
Do your
complaining.
best. But I'm saying, bro, like they
Do
like a
your
couple.
best.
The last 3 or 4 movies I watched on Netflix movies are all like literally bad movies. Like, and I was like,
Yo, they started off mad strong though.
That's what I'm saying. Like we put
Netflix is money laundering. Let's talk about it.
Talk
Okay,
about
what's
it,
your
break it
theory?
down.
They're high-level money laundering. Like they have so much money and they give it away to stupid scripts and awful studios because they have too much money to do with. And so in order to help me out,
Burn
guys.
some
Help me out,
cash.
guys. Help me out, guys. In order
Clean
to
their cash up.
What else? What else are they doing?
I don't know.
All
Exactly.
these stupid
All of the
subscriptions.
above. They're just giving out the bread because they have too much bread, and they're laundering money.
Yeah, because it's weird, bro. Because some Netflix things are great. Nothing. I think it might be the U.S. or Canadian Netflix. I think that might what it be.
Yeah, I heard a Canadian Netflix is just like
They're just different. They're different everywhere in
That's
all
what I'm saying.
regions.
I think the European or whatever, those some of the shows and movies I see out of there are legit.
UK Netflix has Rick and Morty, so I really
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
so hard.
Wow.
So,
It's just
and
exclusivity
ever
and rights
since, Ever
deals.
since they cut down on VPN usage, I hate them.
I wonder
Yeah.
what NBA League Pass is like in the UK, because they don't have. I would imagine they don't have like TSN or ESPN out there.
Whatever channel they have is probably blacked out.
You think, eh?
So if it shows on, say they have a 1, 2, 3 sports, and if it's showing the Raptors game, it's probably blacked out in their League Pass,
Interesting.
which is stupid. Actually, I hate
Because I know for us, obviously, we block out the Raptors because that's the TSN exclusive,
they just block out whatever game's on.
and then No,
just the
here
Raptors.
they block up the Raptors game.
Isn't it any game that's on?
No, it's only the
No,
Raptors
yeah.
games.
Oh.
Yeah, because the Raptors
okay.
are the media partner or
Okay,
exclusive
I thought it
partnership
was
with
any, I thought it was
TSN
any
and
game that was
Sportsnet.
showing on
Which
the
is
TSN.
why I fucking hated it when I got fucking League Pass because I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
And then,
Which
And
is
then
that's
if
so
you're in
dumb.
LA, for example, then the Lakers game is
Ridiculous.
blocked out or the Clippers game is blocked out, but everybody else is accessible. So I'm saying in England, like for
Oh,
example,
damn, that sucks. Being in LA, you lose 2 games.
I would imagine, yeah.
yeah.
That's so snake. Because what if I'm literally buying it to watch the Lakers and like.
I think League Pass should definitely just but fuck that it's the
TV.
TV rights, yeah.
Giving
Like,
away
the
too much
the
free
zone,
game,
like-
big bro.
A lie.
Don't
The zone
do
is where
it.
it's at, bro. If the zone can get the NBA, I love them.
The rights are just so much different with the
Yeah.
NFL. It's the difference.
But they got rid of whatever they had and just went the zone route for us in Canada, and I love it.
Like I don't think the NFL. I could be wrong, but I don't think local affiliates play the games. Like I'm pretty sure it's only national.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they have local TV stations for like their, or maybe it's announcers. I don't know.
Yeah, probably
They might have
announcers.
local announcers,
I
yeah,
guess
but
announcers
that's
make
what it might
sense.
be,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because most games are either on Fox.
CBS,
Yeah, those are like I think the only 2 channels. I don't think they have like Fox. Buffalo
ESPN
or
on
Fox.
Thursday. Is it
It's
Monday? Or,
Amazon.
well, so Monday then.
So Monday, ESPN probably.
Yeah, I think it's Monday ESPN. Yeah.
And the Sunday night or Sunday games or just wherever. I don't even know where. But
I
they
think
don't
it's
have they
Fox.
don't have like Fox Miami or like Fox Chicago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Or I think they do actually.
They do, but
They
it's
do?
for news, I think.
Oh, okay, but not for like
Not yeah.
for like sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What's your recommendation this week?
You want mine first?
Actually, let's go back to Pannu since you already said it. Why don't you reiterate it for the people?
Come back to me.
Oh God. Look at this guy.
Worst guy.
Look at this guy. What's your recommendation for the week?
I recommend watching the NBA Finals. I know we didn't talk about it at all this week, but the Suns are up 1-0, and Chris Paul is on his way to winning his first ring. So I recommend that that we all witness the NBA Finals because I think there's a lot of discourse going on about how like, oh, the NBA's in trouble, oh, it's not a major market, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I just think it's two very
That's so
quality
silly.
basketball teams that match
Yeah.
up really well, and so if you want to watch high level basketball, tap into the NBA Finals.
Yeah, that's such a silly fucking. It's just people are dumb, bro.
I feel like it's just such a weird why should I give a fuck about how the NBA is performing? Like
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not.
I don't know, bro.
These guys haven't hired me.
When
you're
you
not sure what
when
they
you
do.
Yeah.
boil it down,
Like
bro,
I am enjoying. Are you Are we enjoying watching the experience or not?
Yeah.
Like
When you boil it down, bro, these are 10 of the greatest basketball players on the earth that are on the court
Yeah.
right now. They
playing at the highest level.
yeah,
Like what are we talking about?
What are we doing?
It's because it's
That's
not New
just
York,
so
bro.
stupid, bro.
It's
That's
not
so
LA.
Fucking dumb.
It's a small market.
Yeah, my recommendation is to get your ears checked. I believe that
It's a lot of build up.
a lot of build up, so you can get your ears drained.
Some people
as
don't know
well
that
as-
they're diseased.
Yeah, you get your hearing checked. Full frequency range of human hearing. So that's my recommendation. Elias, do you have one?
My recommendation is to wear protection. So my sister's going to check out her new house today.
That is wild.
What?
Keep going, big dog.
What happened?
Don't
No.
trip, bro. You're good.
Oh no, my sister's gonna go check out her new house today, and she ordered like hard hats on Amazon, and I was like, why do you need a hard hat at
You're
work?
supposed to.
Yes, and I didn't get it at the time. So whatever you're doing at work in life, make sure you're safe. That's my recommendation.
You know, it was a rocky start, but it's a solid recommendation nonetheless.
I don't get it. What happened?
It's all good, bro.
Let me just. The first few words were, my recommendation is to wear protection. My sister. It's just a weird.
Nah. Cause she's my Amazon, so like I saw that she ordered a hard hat. I'm like, what the hell you ordering a hard hat for?
What color?
Blue.
Nice.
I'm like, B's up, so no. But
What's a blue? Blue's an engineer, I think.
oh, there's
Where's
like
the
hats
They're
you get
color-coded?
Color
hats.
coded,
Yeah.
yeah. White's.
know that.
I had
think
no
blue's
idea.
An engineer and electrician. White's
White is like a foreman. Yeah,
Yeah, and then-
I am kind of aware of this actually. now that I
Yellow's
think
like
about it.
regular degula. I think orange is when you do
Orange
stuff-
is.
Shoot, I had no
is
idea.
Newbies are regular.
So if I pull up to a construction site with a blue eyes, they'd be like, "Oh, yo, shoot, this guy's important."
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. When I
Oh,
went
shit.
to
Wear a
I was-
suit.
Hmm?
Suit. wear a suit.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Also, get your hearing checked.
This guy's got cans on too.
No, but his audio is not coming through the cans, so
It is. It's just very quiet, but
no, I can't hear it. So maybe
Yeah, get your hearing checked.
So get your hearing checked.
Perfectly fine.
yeah, because no one else is talking. When it's other voices over his voice, it's kind of hard for me to hear. Yeah. Do you have cans? No. I hate that we call them cats. That's what they get cats, bro. I hate this.
I won. My recommendation is to help your friends when you know your friends got problems and certain issues that kind of hinder their enjoyment of certain tracks, or they just have problems listening. So help them out. Send them links. There's a couple of good resources out there for people with diseases, specifically those that Eli have.
What's the name of your disease? Stupidity.
I want to say it is. It's coming from the Latin word Hieronymus, so hierominity.
Hierominity.
Hierominity, yes.
Can I hear it used in a sentence?
My boy has trouble hearing lyrics of songs. He's a diagnosed hieromiticist. And he has hierominity.
You sure did stretch today, huh?
He has hierominity.
Yes, hierominity. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I also recommend you guys to send us some songs that you think may have been popping. Two different types of songs. Either songs you think Eli misheard, and we'll have him do his version of it.
Yes.
Or two songs you think I didn't ever hear that were really fucking big back in the day. We got two.
I like that one. I like that one way better.
I'm surprised you heard me, man. Good job.
Okay. Get him off, because next episode,
Well,
I'm not going to get him off no
guess
more.
that's the end of the episode, so we should get out of here. Come on! I do this shit. All right. Thank you for tuning into episode 45. Talk to the gang.
Love some of y'all niggas.
Gang, gang.